to death as the homie. But god damn it.
I know, but now this we're gonna be more careful about just letting him say anything, huh?
Bro, and I've never had that issue with the biddy rate. Fucking leave it to Chris K to say the N word, and they're like, fuck you, you're not going to do this anymore.
You know,
Happens, and then I've noticed that there'll be like an update.
Yep.
It'll like reset some of your settings every once in a while.
Everything, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is every time I get in the chat with this fool and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys," we get an update. Like, fuck you.
Sometimes I do reject those updates, but dude, I'm so glad you got this fixed, bro.
Hey, man. So did you
I
bang the
thought-
chick last night?
Who, me? Nah, I didn't.
Did he? Did he?
Did he? Nah, he didn't. She wanted to fuck him.
Bro!
She really did. She really did want to fuck him.
It makes me wonder if he's doing this and if what people are saying are true. Like, it makes me want to ask Homeless, like, Homeless, you got an STD or something, bro? Is that what you don't want people to know? Like,
Oh shit.
like if you do, bro, like I would
You
just be
might.
admitful about it. You know what I mean? It's no shame in the game. If something happened to him, I don't believe he went out to
Well,
being a promiscuous
Just to
person.
be fair, Homeless does have all those warts all over his face.
Yeah, but that's acne, bro. I've met Homeless, bro, and
No.
he like I said,
Those
he
are
didn't smell.
warts.
Those are warts. Well, I
Those
never
are
seen him.
warts,
I never
dude.
seen it. They just to me just looks like a regular kid just having some
Those
fun
are
time,
facial.
bro.
Hey, I'm not trying to be mean, but those are facial warts. He needs to
Uh-oh.
get those taken care of. Because here's the thing: when you get older, they just grow if you don't take care of them. That's why you'll see like old people and they'll, yeah, dude.
Because he has been eating like shit.
Maybe it is acne. Okay, maybe it's acne. I don't know. It could be.
Thank you for the follow,
'Cause, like,
Isabella.
He
I
drinks
just
a lot.
I'm
Fernandez.
straight out calling it facial warts. Hey,
Nah.
hey, to be fair,
Facial warts.
yeah, I'm just fucking around though.
But
Hey,
that
to be
fool's
fair,
sleeping
though,
right now.
Homeless did claim that he had warts all over the inside of his mouth. There's a clip from a long time ago.
I think he says it to say
Oh
shit.
shit! No, you're
He might
actually
have
right.
fucked
He did
around,
claim it.
He claimed it on a live stream. It was like, I think he told Show that.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I don't know,
You know what's
man.
crazy? Brandon Wolf got fucking ripped through fucking Homeless's chat the other night.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
they're making
dude.
like fun of him. and shit?
Nah, bro. Like they were going in on Wolf because Wolf and somebody else. I want to know how that happened. Why Wolf just allowed that dude to keep talking shit. Talking about, yeah, you shut your fucking mouth. And he's like, anybody that supports this guy, we're canceling you. Like this guy's legitimately going around trying to cancel people. Hey, I'm gonna
What
tell
the
you this
fuck?
now, Harmonize. There's a guy, and I need you to block him when he comes into Homeless's channel. And fucking Wappy's gonna tell you the same, and he's gonna keep blowing up. His name is Viral Rabbi. He's gonna say, "Hi, have you heard of Rabbi Rothschild?" Just fucking exit that motherfucker out fast as shit.
Just execute him. Okay.
No, bro, because
Th-
he's live streaming,
Yeah.
but what he's doing is he's going around, bro, and he's not only using other people, but Wappy can tell you, bro, he diddles in Diddy porn.
Yeah, he's doing
Why?
weird shit. We don't have like 100% proof, but he's got like weird videos on his TikTok where he's like, "Oh, my shirt's covered in cum," and then like 5 videos before he's like sucking on a
Hold
baby
on,
bottle.
boys. I gotta be muted for a minute. I got a call.
Mic off.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That is fucking weird. How the fuck
Not-
did you guys even find out about
he
him? Or
found
just
me. He like came in my chat one day,
yeah.
and he was like, I'm Jewish. I was like, all right, I better like be cool with this guy because I don't want to like. What happens if this is kick like right like testing me? I have no problem with Jewish people. I like all kinds of people, dude. My girl's black. You know, I like all people. I have no issue.
Yeah.
So that's not the reason. Like, it's not because he's Jewish. That's not why we're not fucking with him, right? I tried to fuck with him at first and be like cool with him and be like, yo, Rabbi, what's up? Thanks for joining my stream. And he like told us about his shit, he streams and stuff. But yeah, then we kind of like did some research into him.
And he found all the weird stuff.
Yeah, he's got like weird videos and shit that are just kind of like, it's just weird. And then he was in this one Discord server.
Uh-huh.
And there's like grooming Discord servers.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah, there's like Discord servers where like they're like for adults but for kids. You know what I mean? Like for
That's
both, yeah,
weird. That
yeah.
is
Like there's
super
this.
fucking weird.
If someone ever invites you to the server, it might not be obvious right at first, but if someone ever invites you to a server, it's called Daddy or Dad's Cord. It's a popular server too, has a lot of people. That's the server in question.
What the fuck? I'm surprised it hasn't been shut down then.
Well, here's the thing. There's like
So
pretty sure
that's
they
why
have a
everybody.
couple. They have a
That's
couple
what.
servers. They have like backup servers. So like
Uh,
these type of servers will get shut down, but they'll have like a backup server that has like, half the members already in it. So when that gets shut down, they just all go to the new one.
and then it just fucking
What he's
resend the
doing.
invites or
Mic
some
on.
shit.
And if you guys
So what I'm used to is like Discord servers are either for adults, right? So you have a server
Yeah.
that's 18 or like my server. I have my server set like if I told anyone, hey, if someone comes to my Discord server, even if they joke about being underage, just like one joke, ban them. And then basically they're gonna have to like ID themselves to prove that they're not underage at that point.
God
So
damn,
that's
dude.
like
My fucking
that's one of my
son.
big rules in my server is like no underage, no joking about being underage even.
All right,
Yeah.
sorry, boys. Sorry about that.
It's a good rule. It's a good rule, bro. Fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. And if anyone jokes about it, like I told Hellcat, if someone comes to my server and they go, I'm 12, ban instantly. I don't care if they've been in the server for a year and they've donated even. As soon as they say some shit like that, ban the fuck out of them. That's it.
It's you that's chewing this shit. It doesn't
Oh,
matter. A dog can't chew allergy pills. That's a whole bottle.
oh shit. Oh, Hellcat, I was gonna tell you about your OBS thing. I think there's like a button you could click so it doesn't auto update. Like it'll just never update.
Nah, yeah, but I let it auto update, man, because if I don't, OBS won't allow me to use it anymore.
Just always double
Really?
check that bit
Yeah.
rate. When you update OBS, sometimes it likes to change the bit rate.
Get it out of your mouth. Come here, Daisy. She's chewing on one. Any more down there?
Yes, Thomas. They can't eat them, so they fucking.
I can't believe that Dex. You saw that shit with the Dex puppy? Harmonized?
What happened with Dex? Oh, I saw people saying that she
She
wrecked
got arrested.
Mike's. Are you bro? Where can I watch this?
He's got
Allegedly,
the
she
links.
got
He
beat
can
up.
send you the links.
If you look for Papa Greeny YouTube channel, there's a good video on it.
Papa.
I'll try to link it.
Yeah, if you could link it on Discord, because I'm driving. You know, I don't want to
Yeah. No, yeah. Number one thing, just pay attention to
What,
the
Mel?
road.
Yeah, I just got the Discord call, like, like on speaker. I'm just driving. What's I gonna say? So yeah, I was reading in chat that like she wrecked Mike's RV and then she got arrested. Like that's all I
Let
read.
me
But like
load
I
into
didn't.
Rust. Sorry, everybody.
I just didn't believe it because chat's always like lying.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's real. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
it's real.
honestly, it was bound to happen. Like, you got a 19-year-old girl. She's been doing meth for weeks straight, right? She's probably
Yeah.
coming down. Like, they gave her alcohol, which, she's not 21, so technically that's illegal. Gave her alcohol. She got drunk and started to flip out. I mean, she's been doing meth. She's been doing who knows whatever else drug. Hanging out with
No
some
more?
40-year-old man, playing with his dick. Yeah, dude, she probably woke up and was like, what am I doing? She probably was thinking like,
These are
I'm
on
fucking playing with
my
some
desk.
40-year-old man's dick.
I can't
I'm
move you,
doing
man.
meth. Yeah. She probably had some hard realizations
I've
and
done that
started fucking breaking shit.
Post meth clarity.
Yeah, bro. This is why you don't fucking
No,
do meth with
I
a
want
40-year-old
shoe
man.
boxes. We're gonna put shoe boxes under that bed. I'm done. That's a whole. Well, how many they got?
No, they
What's the dog trying to get something under the bed?
No, they keep jumping up on my shit and grabbing my stuff down and my meds down, and it's just one dog because she wants to be a little fucking little shithead.
Mic off.
Curious George. The
So wait,
curious little.
I want to
Mic
keep talking
on.
about the Dex thing. So So she was like on the live stream, and then they saw her like do all that shit, and then she just got arrested. But like, who called the cops on her? Like why?
Here's the thing.
She was what?
There was this girl in the RV that is some middle-aged girl. I don't know who the fuck she is,
Yeah.
but she's with like Strokoff's brother with Strokoff. She started to talk shit to Dex because like Dex was like breaking shit, so people started to come from wherever else they were, like in their apartment, and they went to the RV, right? And the girl
Yeah.
comes in, and her and Dex start to exchange words, and then eventually, and you'll see, the girl says, "End the live stream. Why are you streaming this?"
I don't even see
And
Whoppy
then
on my friends list this morning. What the fuck? He's in a
yeah, and then
game.
allegedly after that girl beat her up off camera, and then they like called the cops on her. So I guess she got beat up, and the cops called on her.
So Dex got beat up and called. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But so the other girl just fought her because they're just talking shit. But like that was it. Damn.
the other girl fought her because for that, and I guess she was like, Dax was saying like, I mean, she's probably not wrong. She's like, you're shoving drugs down my throat and alcohol to stroke off.
And he
then
said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm
yeah,
not forcing you. Technically, by you giving it to her, you are. You're just. He's just
yeah,
another.
dude,
He's another
she's a drug
shitbag,
addict.
bro. And then they
She's a
moved
drug
vegan
addict.
patriot in. Like that bitch is ugly as fuck. Like that is like. You ever seen that show with the guy? He looked like a fucking bowling pin, but he had He had missing arms and missing legs. It was like some weird kids TV show. Like the Oddlies or the
Nah.
Wobbles or whatever the fuck. That's what she looks like.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It was funny. I think I've seen like a picture of her on the IP2 website. Like,
Dude, she looks like a
yeah,
methed out fucking skinny cracked out fucking jackrabbit.
yeah, that's a
I
good way to
kind of,
describe her.
I feel
I
bad
kind
for
of feel
you going
bad.
to Slick Bella's. Oh my god, I thought that you were at the fucking local fucking rehab
I
center.
kind of feel bad for. I feel a little bit bad for vegan because I mean she has gotten herself into a lot of this shit and gained the attention of people on IP2. I do kind of feel bad for her. I feel like she is like kind of like comes from like a decent family. I would say like she's not like a bad person, but she hangs out with these people and she's just dragging herself further down. Yeah, so
So
that's a
did
good
she
way to
like?
put it.
So did she like start doing meth around the same time with like Dex, or like, or they both
Mic
did
No,
off.
shit?
I
Mic
don't want to
on.
speak on her
Link
situation too much, but
established.
it's been
Mic
pretty
on.
like public. I'll speak on like the stuff that's been public. It's
Yeah.
been pretty obvious. Like she's been using on and off probably for the past at least year or two.
Oh shit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Captain Content, right? That guy.
Link
Obviously,
established.
Sounds
Mic
very
on.
familiar. Captain Content.
that's his
Fuck.
RV. That's his RV. He gave it to those people. But Captain
Oh, okay.
Content,
Yeah. That's what I
um,
remember. What Mike Strokoff told me.
people were
And then
doing
he
all
moved
those. Yeah, people were doing all those like same
Link
drugs,
established. Mic
in
on.
his RV.
meth and everything. Yeah, on the RV for forever, dude. When it was Captain's RV.
What
So
the
this is
fuck?
nothing new. Yeah, that RV's probably had like a pound or more of meth run through it.
Merc's all in it.
Bro,
Dude,
how are they?
there's probably you could probably like search the cracks of that RV and find like a shard and get fucking high. Yeah, I bet you
Merc,
could. Just
Oh,
crawl around
man.
on the floor with your use your flashlight on your phone. You'll probably find something.
bro,
Isn't
what
it?
Um,
Bro,
here's the
Corsair?
thing.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
they.
like
Powering off.
I don't like any of those streamers harmonize.
No, me neither.
They're super low lifes.
They're too weird. They're
Powering
too weird,
on.
bro.
Mic
And
on.
hella
Yeah.
racist. Like beyond racist.
Mic
Yes.
off.
Yes, dude.
I've seen the
Thank you.
clips of fucking Sonic saying the hard R like fuck you guys, like what the fuck, and then Dax
Yeah,
saying
Sonic.
shit. I think I've seen clips of all of them just like going in like on super
It's
racist
not.
shit.
It's bad for business because
Really bad. Like
I get
you're
like
just putting.
some people make mistakes. Like someone could be streaming and they could pop off and say like some crazy shit here or there, but it's not
Yeah.
just like, oh, he said the N word once. No, this is a pattern. where he will harass black people as well. Like there's a clip of Sonic from like a year ago. It's somewhere else in California. I think it was closer to Oakland, and he goes up to like this warehouse where people are working at night, like loading up trucks. And he slides through the bay. He goes where the truck is parked up, and he basically breaks and enters into the building. He finds some black guy that's working there and just starts screaming the N-word and like throwing shit around inside the building.
Link
What the
established.
fuck?
Mic
Yeah,
off.
and the black guy like came after him. I forgot if he pepper sprayed the black guy. I think he did, and then he like ran outside the building. So he basically committed a crime.
Mic on.
Dude, what the fuck is going on with my Corsairs?
Established. Mic
I
on.
barely walk out of the room and it's cutting the audio in and out. What the fuck?
Bro, that's really fucked up. But what the fuck?
You need to
Hopefully that
charge
one.
him.
Hopefully that one guy got compensated from his job or some shit, you know,
Yeah.
for that shit.
No, it's pretty sad because like they'll do. I'm not going to claim to be like a saint. I mean, there's a clip of me. I was playing Rust, and I punch a hole. I punch a hole in my door, and I said the N-word. But here's the thing: I'm not celebrating that. It was from a couple years ago. It got clipped, and people fucking gave me hell for that, dude. And my girlfriend's black. My girlfriend's black too, so people were like, "Why are you using the N-word?" Which rightfully so. They should wonder why I did that. I was like low key. I was kind of pandering, right? Sort of. But I was playing this game, and I just fucking
Raged.
Yeah, I just started raging.
Quit.
But I instantly regretted it. Like after, I was like, "Oh fuck! I can't believe I said that," and I still regret it, dude. That's my worst moment out of anything. People could like take any of those Andy Dick moments, and those are nothing compared to that. That was a bad moment for me. But here's the thing: I don't like embrace that and be like, "Oh, that was funny. That was cool. I got a lot of views from that or something," because like it did generate some like traffic to my channel.
Yeah.
Because even negative shit will. But I regret it, dude. I shouldn't have said it. I didn't say it to a person. I said it like on the game because like the guy that was fucking with me, his character was black, right? So I went off and I said some shit I should not have said, and it got clipped, bro, and spread around. I got banned from. There was like a Rust server I used to play in. I got banned from it because people sent that clip to the people who own the server. Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Was this on Kick? Was this on Kick? Was this on Kick
YouTube.
or Twitch?
YouTube.
On YouTube. Oh, okay.
This is my fault, dude. I should have been more thoughtful of the words I was using, even though I'm thinking like, all right, well, I didn't call anyone directly this slur. I just said it. It still doesn't matter, it's like it reflects poorly on me. And
oh my god, I hate when it takes this sweet-ass time to load all these
for forgiveness.
assets in.
I'm asking anyone who's seen it, I asked for forgiveness. It was a bad moment for me. It's not something that I am proud of, and I've improved a lot as a streamer. A lot of it was kind of pandering, because I'm on the IP2 network, right? I got put on there from when I first had Andy Dick at my house, and
I need to see that stream. I like how you met Andy Dick.
Oh yeah, dude, there's some good clips on that. There's on Alicia Jordana's channel. There was an episode where she used to do a podcast, and I was a musical guest on there. So more or less, there's an episode where Andy Dick's lip was all split open, and he shows up on like a FaceTime call on her stream, and she goes, "Hey, my friend Wappy lives in Vegas. He can come scoop you up." And that's basically how that all went down.
Wow.
Because like, dude, don't listen to people like don't listen to people like Jacob and say like, "Oh, he kidnapped Andy Dick and held him at gunpoint." I didn't hold Andy Dick at gunpoint.
This is coming from a guy named Jacob who goes out and sucks dudes' dicks, and even showed a picture to Action Man of having Ice Poseidon's penis in his mouth.
Are you
Yeah, I know.
serious?
Yeah.
It's weird.
He shows it like it's a fucking victory match, bro. He shows it like it's some
I
shit.
don't like Jacob because he
That's so weird. That's super
he's a
weird.
user. He'll just use everyone.
And then, and remember Wappy when he took Lord Hito and them over to fucking his house and he basically got him kicked out of his Airbnb that night?
Yeah,
Yep.
I would avoid streaming with Jacob. He is known as 14 in IP2 because yeah,
Everybody
and
says that. Like,
I'm giving you a heads up. Just you can do what you want with this, but he's known as 14. That's his nickname in the IP2 community because he openly admitted with Captain Content to traveling to Mexico and buying underage prostitutes.
what the?
Yeah.
Fuck?
Now look,
I thought he's gay.
that's legal. No, he bought an underage boy. That's legal in Mexico. That's fine, right? He can do that. But he's
That is so
from
fucked.
America though. He's from America, so we're gonna judge him based upon our culture. We're not in Mexico, where that's like if the age of consent is whatever, and that's a part of their culture, and they're from Mexico. I still don't agree with it, but it's they
Ain't
don't
nobody
live in
in
the United
Mexico
States.
do that shit.
They don't live in the United
Nah.
States, so we don't have a way to judge them. They're not streaming. So allegedly, that's what happened. Jacob and Captain Content have both bragged about getting underage prostitutes when in Mexico.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, so that is just my heads up. If you ever see 14, if you're somehow streaming with Jacob, he'll probably try to show up on your stream. So like you can't.
He does
it's
with
like
Hito. Hito goes out bar hopping with him and shit. Like I don't understand that, bro. Like you already.
Well, Hito needs to know. Here's the thing.
Hito won't
Jacob-
care. Hito
You
won't
need to
give a
get him
shit.
on a
Slandered.
call.
Jacob slandered me, bro. He said that I held Andy Dick at gunpoint. What actually happened was I pulled a gun on another
Attila.
live streamer that
On
was trying to
Attila.
coerce Andy Dick out of my house when Andy was all drunk and fucked up at nighttime. It was this dude named Attila. It's on TMZ. I'll show you. If you look up.
He showed up to your house?
Yeah, and I let him in to hang out. TMZ, Andy Dick, gun. I'll show you. There's a whole fucking. I'm in the article too. But Jacob.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like Jacob because he constantly just like talks bad on me and he doesn't even know me.
Wait,
I don't
think
like
lost
that.
Signal.
You're
I
there.
It's
lost
kind of
signal.
lame. Yeah, there's me right there. So now in the picture it shows Andy, but if you watch, there's a video I think linked to it, and I pull a gun on this guy named Attila, and told him to get the fuck out of my house. He wasn't leaving. I said leave, get the fuck out of my house. His wife left, but he remained in my house and he was grabbing Andy's arm trying to get him out. So
Yeah.
I pulled a gun out. I didn't point it at him, but I announced the presence of the firearm. I had it pointed at the ground. I said, I got my fucking gun out, bitch. Basically, like, get the fuck out of my house type shit. And
Yeah,
everyone was like,
warned him.
you should have beat the shit out of Attila. Bro, I
You hear
could
Andy tell you thank you so much.
I could have beat him up. And guess what? I would have gone to jail.
Yeah, not worth it.
No.
That's what I'm saying. If somebody kidnapped somebody, the person being kidnapped wouldn't tell the other person, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, that's right. If you watch that, Andy thanks me. He said, thank you. That guy was really trying to get me out of the house. And he thanks me. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm pretty sure what he wanted to do was just like watch him like fuck his like life up or some shit like on the strip or do something crazy, right? Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to film
Right.
Andy doing crazy shit. He basically just wanted to get him out of the house. It was a competition at that point because, and that's the other thing. All these other streamers, they'll take credit for bringing Andy Dick to streaming or Andy Dick to IP2. And if you look,
Yeah,
anyone that knows the lore, me, Elisa, and me are 100% responsible for bringing Andy Dick.
To bringing him.
Yes, and
So
all
I
these
know
people
who was
hanging
trying
out
to
with
take
him
credit
now.
for it. Fucking Billy John was trying to take credit for it.
Listen,
What?
Billy John, out of all the people, I have the most respect for because he's actually took care of Andy the longest. So
Really?
yeah, absolutely. He's I only took care of Andy for 2 weeks, Billy John has took care of Andy for like fucking 2 years, bro. So
Whoa,
I'm
shit.
not joking. Billy John, people can say what they want about Billy John. I
Mhm.
kind of like Billy John. I don't know everything about him. I've only ever been in his chat and interacted briefly, but I will
Yeah.
say I think he does actually a pretty good job of handling Andy Dick. Andy Dick is a lot to handle, and he's an energy vampire times
So
1,000.
You
he's
don't
like,
sleep alone
so
around
he's
him.
like his, so he's like his caretaker in a way.
Yes, Billy John, he deserves credit. If you're gonna hang out with anyone, you want to stream with Andy
Hang out.
Dick, hang out with Billy John. Yeah, Billy John, he'll be cool. As far as I know, he should be pretty
Okay.
cool.
I
Yeah,
don't know the story. So, because I did meet him outside when Action Man was at fucking Annie's Dick's house. I met up. That was pretty much after they all left. I met Billy John, I met Darren, and I met fucking
Sorry,
yeah,
stream.
Sonic.
Billy John's
I
cool,
resume.
dude.
Yeah,
Billy
he
John,
was chill.
he's he's the best person to be around Andy out of all the streamers.
So
Hands
then,
down.
Really.
Whoppy, why don't you go down
Oh
there and
yeah.
hang out with them and say, "What up, Andy?" Walk right in the door.
I would. I'd go to LA and hang out. I gotta like
What do you think Andy
make
would
some
say to
time to do
you?
that. What's up?
What do you think Andy would say to you?
I don't know. I last time I talked to him was probably like a month or two ago. I texted him pictures of the cat, and I talked to him on the phone briefly. But
Like,
that was about it.
My thing is, if I
it
were
is-
to go at you, I'd tell that fool, listen, you ain't touching me, fool. 'Cause once you touch me, I'm fucking ending your life on this fucking stream.
oh shit.
I would.
Yeah,
I would
that's the
say
thing.
that to him.
Andy,
I would say it to him, and I'll tell him I ain't signing no
Yeah.
NDA either
He's
for your
very
bitch
handsy.
ass. I'll tell him
Because
that.
he
So
was a
I'll,
groper. He's definitely a groper.
he is a groper.
I was gonna say, so is the
Dude, I got
NDA
broke by
thing?
Andy Dick 1,000 times at least.
Oh shit. Is the NDA thing like some kind of fucking Hollywood legal loophole for like celebrities to do shit?
If Andy's making people sign a non-disclosure agreement, it's because of all the shit that's happened. And there was another guy, JJ. You know about the streamer JJ?
Mhm.
Everybody was saying that he did something to JJ, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, JJ, come on, bro. You're gonna lay in bed with Andy Dick, ask him for cocaine, and then expect that Andy's not gonna try to touch your butthole and you fall asleep in the same bed. Not that that should have happened, but he kind of should have known better. I don't hate JJ. Actually, I like JJ.
Wait.
Are we talking about
Andy-
JJ from
Andy-
Miami?
Yeah.
Andy Dick. So Andy Dick did fuck JJ?
I don't think he fucked him necessarily, but he
He tried?
touched his booty hole a little bit with allegedly with some coconut oil or something. Tried to prep his area
Where the fuck did this happen? Like LA or
in
something?
that RV, in the fucking RV.
That's what I'm
The
saying,
same
bro.
one
If
that-
we ever made him and he went
Yeah.
to touch
Oh,
my ass and he touched my ass, I'd be like, hey, bro, just so you know, you just signed your fucking death warrant and I don't give a fuck about spending time in prison.
Fuck,
Pow! Pow! That would have been ended right there. I'd be like, any last words? Better yet, you don't get a chance to have last words.
dude.
I won't let no
Yeah.
man touch me, bro. That's some gay shit.
What?
Like,
Yeah,
and I'm not
I would
hating
say-
on gay people. I have gay
No, I
family
know.
members and I have gay friends, but they would even say that goes a little too far.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
shouldn't be
do.
fucking-
If I'm on Kick and I say anything bad about like gay people accidentally, I'll be like, I'm gay, Kick. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gay.
We have to
tell
say
Kick
that.
you're gay. If you
You know, you know what, Kick? Fuck you. You're not going to suppress the freedom of information of Americans who have sat here and basically fucking fought every fucking war for every country around here because they're too pussy to do it. Y'all don't like that your feelings get hurt? Oh well. I have no faith and I have no fucking sympathy for men that are trans. You want me to accept you? I'm sorry that I don't have to accept you. You know why? Because you couldn't accept your own self.
That is true, though. The thing about them not being able to accept themselves, I can't necessarily disagree with that because there's truth to that.
It's not, and
Yeah,
it is.
that's
I've
fine.
even told plenty of people that I know that are trans that. It's like, it's no disrespect to you. I know you as the person that you were before, but don't sit here and tell me that I'm a judgmental person and this and that. At the end of the day, you can't fucking say that I'm a hateful person when you couldn't even accept yourself for who you were the first time.
Yeah, real talk, dude. Honestly,
Damn, that's pretty
and
deep,
nothing
dude.
against. I don't hate like trans people either.
Who the fuck
Like,
is
whatever.
in a motorboat outside my goddamn thing? I'm afraid to even walk out this door.
It might be a helicopter.
It wasn't a helicopter. It sounded like a motorboat.
Or it could have been it could also be a snowmobile.
Oh, okay. Just like the same thing with Nampa. Nampa says that he has an issue with homeless. I don't know what it is, but it's something deeper, bro.
Oh, Nampa doesn't like slightly homeless.
Nampa blocked homeless and show. Basically told them both to go fuck themselves.
Ah.
The reason he did that, I think, I don't know if you saw it, but it was like he called them on live stream and he pretty much asked if he could like hang out with him and Ice. But I feel like the way he like said it and phrased it, he came off like he was like kind of like desperate or leeching, and like he was gonna just like crash at Ice's place without even asking him, you know, like.
Yeah, and it was. I don't think it was really like
I
that.
guess-
Nampa was like on live, I think, when it happened, and he just didn't know really what
Yeah.
to say. He didn't know what to say.
Yeah, I feel like if he would have phrased it a lot better, like if he would have just said like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Austin for a day. Can I just like hang out with you guys?" I feel like if he would have just said that, that would have been fine. But then he kept adding to it like a little bit like he wanted to do like a little too much with like Ice. Like he made his intentions like too clear.
My
like,
thing
you
is,
know
if
what
I
mean?
would have
Like,
called homeless, I'd be like, hey man, I'd love to come. I might be coming out to Texas, but I'd love to just hang out with the day with you guys. Iceland, we don't have to stream none. Hang out, chill, drink some beers, play some cards, you know, smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Iceland listen and be like, oh, somebody's just wanting to network and just have a good time. That's it. I don't have to have the stream. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to have a good time, meet some new people, and network. You know? Nampa kind of pushes.
He's still in LA.
Yeah, he's still in LA. He's homeless. He's at Harmonize's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, homeless went all over. He went from LA,
Like,
Vegas.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
East
His
Coast,
content in LA right
Canada.
now is pretty good with Harmonize. Like, I see a different side of homeless. I don't see this one person like he is with Show. Like, he's a different person. It seems
Yeah,
like he's
here's
much
the
more
one thing,
chill.
too, like-
It's like he's much more chill. He's much more
If we're
calm.
gonna,
He doesn't
like-
have to be on his
If
toes.
we're gonna grow as streamers, we're gonna have to collab with people that are bigger streamers that might have like dirt on them or bad things. Like,
Yeah, but I don't
know,
like
like,
being in
I
that game, bro,
decided-
because once you start doing that type of shit, man, you kind of paint yourself as a person that does that. I'd rather just do everything organic and all natural and still show people
No.
out there that you can still do that without having to.
you're never listen. Here's the thing: if you don't collab with the other kick streamers, that's the one thing. I feel
Yeah,
like that's like.
but I'm saying is not collab with them, but I'm saying is I'm not gonna sit there and just talk shit about another streamer to another streamer. You know,
Oh,
unless
I
it's
see what
fair,
you're saying.
it's warranted. You know what I mean? And that's what a
Yeah.
lot of these streamers do. A lot of these streamers sit there and say, "Let's collab together," and then fucking shit goes sideways all
Yeah.
the effing time, or one person doesn't keep up their end of the deal. Fuck that.
Here's the thing: like Chris K, for example, hates Ice Poseidon, and he always says, "If Ice ever comes to Vegas, he's gonna kick his ass." Right?
For what? What
And
did
I'm-
Ice
I'm
do? Like, I really want to know what did Ice
I
do?
don't know. Chris K just doesn't like Ice, so that's why if Ice ever comes to town, I can't be near Chris K if I want to like.
I don't even think Chris
stream
K is
type
gonna
Ice.
do anything. Chris K is a buster, bro, and he says it all the
I
time,
hope
but
he doesn't.
he's
He's talking
not
about he'll
gonna
go
do
to
shit.
jail and shit.
He won't do shit, bro. If he wasn't gonna fight somebody over a fucking running up on their tent, acting all hard, and then they knocked your phone out, and it's okay, dude. I'll get on the ground and get my phone, bro. Like that homie said, and I hate to say it, the homie was right.
Yeah.
You know, you're a buster, you're a mark. Don't run around and say you're a Peckerwood and say you're this and that, and you're a Wood, and you're not. Because if a Wood would have been standing there and would have saw him do that and would have cowered, he most definitely would have got his ass beat on sight. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you know that's true, Wop.
Yeah. No, aside from that whole situation though, too, it's just Chris
Bon
K.
appetit
Like,
to everybody.
let's just say theoretically, like you were gonna go collab with Ice, and then Chris K shows up and goes, "Wow, I'm gonna beat Ice's ass. Watch," you know, and then like you could like be like, "No, like dude, cut it out," and then he like, let's say he actually did something, which he probably wouldn't, right? But let's say he did something, then it's like guilt by association. Then it's like, oh yeah, Chris K. Mappy set you up to get beat up by Chris K or something, right?
No, I wouldn't, because you know what I'd turn and tell him? I'd be cussing him out and be like, bro, why are you here? Just because
Yeah,
you want to
honestly-
ruin your moment doesn't mean you ruin mine and everybody
I
else's.
know. That's what he would do though. Chris K in he would get carried away and he wouldn't even think like, oh, Wappy's trying to grow his channel. He's trying to collab with Ice. He would straight up ruin it, dude. And that's what I fear. That's why, like, I got to be careful, like, streaming with him. I don't even want him on my stream because I think he's going to get me canned, bro. I can go on his stream and maybe, like, collab with him here and there, but I think it's
Why
bad.
is my door unlocked?
No, it's not. It's locked. See, it's red. No, shut the other door behind you. Shut
No,
the other
I
door
did, I
behind you.
did. This door. I pressed for it to open, and it was... Oh, because I can unlock it. Nobody else can.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you automatically have that code saved into your memory.
So let me ask you a question. Pickle's name's with a check mark, but it's in gray. Goofy's is with an X with red. Yours is in gray. Mine's in green. What does that mean?
People who are gray are basically offline, more or less.
Uh-huh.
And Goofy Goober, he left his character online, but his character died and must have starved to death. That is a good thing with the server. You can collect points. So, like,
Okay.
you can feed your character and give him water and leave him for, like, 4 hours, and you'll collect server points, and you can shop for, like, different items on the server. Like, you can get a gun. If you type in T/shop, you'll see this little shop come up, and you can buy all kinds of shit with the points you get. So, Goofy Goober, basically, yeah, /shop, and then hit enter.
Players get 15 points an hour. Link your Discord at limitlessrust.com to get 48 points an hour?
Yep. Yeah. So you have 25 points right now. So save your shop points. Like, if you, like, played all day, you'd get, like, 100 points or something. I don't know.
I wish I could change from this character, though.
10 hours, you get 150 points. Yeah, you're going to have to look that up. I think they might have... You used to be able to change the way your Rust character looked. I don't think you can anymore. There was a way to, like, edit like a config file, and then you could, like, you can just tap E to close the door. By the way, you don't have to hold down.
Mic on.
Okay.
You can just to, like, quickly open and close it if you already have the code.
I'm afraid to play this without anybody around me.
I mean, I hope Chris K's doing all right. I hope he's, like, having a good day or whatever. But
whose are these?
Yeah, I'd be careful about having him on stream, dude, because he's he loses control, dude.
Thank you, Dakota. Dataka. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Dataka's cool. Yeah.
Are these your bases? Is this all your guys' area?
Yep. Mine's the wood one. Mine's the piece of shit. Yo, I'm surprised it's still there. Like, nobody's fucked with my base. Like, I think because it's made out of wood, and it's like, it would be really easy to raid. They just don't do it. Yeah.
I tried to run out to jump on his ladder. Just for shits and giggles.
You gotta time it just right, though.
Uh-oh, it's frozen. Oh, well. I ain't worried about it.
Wait, hit escape for a second. I feel like your settings are way too high.
Well, let me go back in so I don't get killed first. God damn it. I don't like how, what options? I like the way they are.
Go to graphics. Click yeah, right there. Oh, you're on ultra? Yeah, lower that, dude. That's definitely gonna bog your computer down. I would put it on medium or high. Mine's on medium just for reference.
They put it at high, and I always like to put it on ultra. That's just my preference. Yeah. Hold on.
Try it on high. If you try to, because you're streaming it, it's gonna make it lag. Yeah. Just give it a second. It takes a second to change. Let it sit there. Be patient. Rust.
What's his name? Plays DayZ all the time. He wants me to play that with him.
Anytime you change the graphic settings on Rust, I swear to God, it takes like 5 minutes. So just be patient.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's the main graphics quality
setting. That's what I'm saying, bro. When I have to load in, I don't like the load-in time. It sucks. It's like Tarkov.
Yeah. Oh, you know about Tarkov? People have been trying to get me to play that game forever, dude.
People have been wanting me to play it too.
It's apparently amazing. All right, I'm watching your stream. Just give it a second. Once it's on high, though, you'll notice your performance should be a lot better.
Do 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 do
I
do
know.
do
Fuck, I
do.
might as well pack a bowl, bro. Honestly, this is gonna like I could probably pack a bowl by the time this finishes. And it's not your computer. It does this on mine too. It does
Yeah.
on any fucking computer.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to stop on this longboard, y'all. I don't know how to stop with my footing. I have to jump off. I don't like that. I get
Um,
nervous as fuck and scared as
the
fuck
first
now.
thing, the first thing I would work on is foot braking.
That's what I'm trying to do, bro. I just don't know how to do it, and I don't know. I got a fear now riding on a board. I don't understand this shit. Ever since
All
whatever
right,
happened to me a couple years ago, I have a
so
fear on a lot of things.
yeah, so basically, to stop on the board, to do a foot brake, you're gonna have to make sure. So you obviously skate. Okay, your settings are good now. Now just click session and hit escape, and it should perform a lot better. With
Oh,
foot braking, there's good videos on it. You basically have to like be able to pivot the foot that you plant on the board. You have to be able to pivot it like slightly about
oh
45
my
degrees
God.
to switch between foot braking and to switch between.
Uh,
Is it still frozen?
yeah.
Give it
Yep.
a second. Just give it a second. I swear this is normal, dude.
I just
It
heard
should
my
be good now.
PC fans just put themselves to high for a second. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
No, it should be good now. Can you hit escape? I think it's good.
I gotta go back?
Yeah, no, just hit escape. Exit out of the menu there.
I am hitting escape, brother. It kicked
Oh,
me
it
out of.
disconnected you from the server. Yeah, it's because you just have to reconnect. It's because you changed your graphic
Hey,
settings.
what was the name of that website anyway? I'm gonna do that website real quick
What one?
so I can link my shit.
I don't know. I've never done it.
Limitless.
I've been on this server
Oh,
for like a fucking year and I've never done that. Kind of ridiculous.
aliens fire team. I need to get you over there. You and what do you call it? What do you call it? Pick on them to get on tel divers.
Yeah, yo, if that dude still wants the shotgun too, let me know.
Yeah. Right now, getting some money taken care of and everything, but I don't know what's going on. I need to talk to him. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah, no rush or anything. If he wants it, he wants it, you know?
Yeah. Harmonize is probably getting an order right now.
Shit, I wish I could sell one of my guns to Harmonize, but he lives out of state. That would be illegal.
You could do it.
No,
Why?
no, can't. He'd have to get a Nevada state ID and establish residency, and then I could sell it to him. But you can't sell a
All he
gun to
needs to
someone
do
in
is
California.
rent out a place for 30 days over at a Siegel Suites, and he's good.
Yep.
And just go down there and tell him I'm living here for 30 days, and I need to get.
Yo, Oliver Kingslayer. Yes, dude. I'm not playing Rust right this second. I might actually sign off my stream for a little bit and then get back on. Not right this second, but in a little bit. I might sign off for a little bit, do a couple things, and get back on.
You had to link it.
I can't wait for Wappy cursing out Hellcat and Chris K. No, yo, Chris K has been going crazy lately. Oliver Kingslayer. I swear to God, he's like trying to get people banned or get himself banned and everyone else.
Get White
Like,
Pings
honestly.
monthly? What's that mean?
What?
Question 1 3. Get White Pings? I don't know what that means.
Are you joining their Discord or whatever? Load up the server. Load into your server.
I am. I'm just saying. I was gonna.
You have really good ping. 14 ping. That's great. That's amazing.
Damn, some guy was getting cheated. Oh wow. I have what?
You have good ping. 14 ping.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
good. That's good because hella overcast. Yo, Harmonize, I'm glad I was able to like fill you in kind of on that shit.
I think he's listening. He's just getting an order right now, or he's out of the car.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the
Because I
thing. He
can't
was
hear
just
him. He's
like,
on mute. I know he's on mute.
Oliver, he was saying like
Oh, he's
the
gone.
N-word like left and right, like he was like eating pieces of candy.
Ping warning. The service ping on the server 22ms is much lower than the ping you're getting after connecting to the server 76. This
That's
could mean
normal.
that the server's located
Yo,
far away and you will have a far
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Well, now we can. We didn't at first.
Oh, bro, I was like talking to you guys. I thought you guys were ignoring me.
No.
I guess Discord glitched because I got home and it connected to my Wi-Fi. Maybe that's what fucked it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, because
crazy.
I was talking to you guys. I was saying the whole time like, yo, how did you? Who the fuck is Chris K? What's his channel?
Oh, Chris K is this guy I know. He's a local guy.
Yeah.
And I've streamed with him before, and I've hung out with him a lot, dude. I saved his life. On live stream one time, I pulled a gun out on this guy on the bus because this guy was gonna like fucking kill him for filming.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's not even the only time. There was this other time, Chris K. He started hanging out with this random black guy that like because we used to live in the same neighborhood, and you know the issue is not the guy being black. Obviously the guy was just completely fucking insane, and he started giving me and Chris K like free stuff, which was already kind of like in my head a red flag, right?
Yeah.
Like he gave Chris K like a $300-$400 watch for like no reason. Yeah, like these like Jordans and like all kinds of shit just randomly. And this was like a day before, and then like Chris K was hanging out with the guy like for a couple days. And anyways, he went back this one day, and I was on this Instagram call with Chris K while he was hanging out with the guy.
Okay.
More or less, the guy like forgot that I was on the call, and he started to like press Chris K, saying like that Chris K stole from his drawer, which definitely didn't happen because I was on call with Chris K the whole time. Like, there's no way he stole. This guy was just so fucked up that he was opening his drawers and giving stuff away. He basically forgot that he was giving stuff away, then accused Chris K of stealing. And then the dude had a gun. I don't know if you can still hear me. Yeah, you can, right? The dude had a gun in his pocket and started to pull the gun out on Chris K. And I was like witnessing this over the Instagram call. So I got my gun. I ran like a quarter mile to where this guy's house was. And I stood outside the guy's window with my gun in hand. And the guy was like basically kidnapping Chris K. He like wouldn't let him leave the house. And then I was watching the guy through the window. I was like, bro, if he actually pulls that gun at Chris K and shoots him, I'm gonna unload on him. I'm gonna fucking put this motherfucker down. Threw it right in his fucking kitchen, dude. Thank God the dude somehow saw me through the window, right? And decided decided to let Chris K go. He was like, all right, oh, your boy's out there. Oh, and like he was like talking shit or whatever.
Yeah. And then Pickle has my gun.
The next day, the dude realized he was wrong. Like he realized that Chris K didn't steal shit. He was just all fucked up and accusing him. And he tried to like apologize. We were like, nah, dude, stay the fuck away from us. We don't want to be anywhere near you. You're fucking crazy, dude. You know what I mean?
Try to fucking kill him, hold him hostage, like, bro.
This dude, listen, this dude got millions because his son got shot by the LAPD years ago, and there was protests over his son, like Black Lives Matter protests. Oh, so this dude had like hella money that he got from suing the police.
That's weird.
It wasn't from them killing his son. It wasn't from them killing his son. It was the stuff that they did after. Because after they killed his son, they got caught saying like, yeah, we killed that, racial slur or whatever. The cops did. Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
He ended up getting hella money from it, but the dude's a piece of shit. And like, hey, no offense, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Not saying like, yeah, his son. I mean, it was a justified police shooting. I'm just saying that like the things the cops did after. And said racial shit about his son after he was dead, that was wrong. But his son actually was like trying to engage in combat with these officers and got shot. And I'm just saying the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This dude was fucking crazy, bro. He was nuts. He would have killed Chris K easy because he was just so insane.
Yeah, I mean, if he already pulled the gun at him, like he definitely would have.
Yeah.
Yo, I was gonna say, What does Chris K stream on, or what's his name?
Streams
K.
on Chris K Buster is his username. You can find him when he goes live on IP2.network.
He's
You'll
Chris
see.
K. He's Chris K on Kick. Chris K.
Yeah, Chris K Buster.
He's the
Chris K
one.
Buster.
Yeah. Here's the thing, dude. Chris K
Okay.
can be cool. He can be fun to hang out with, and he's sometimes kind of funny. But when he gets like all like racist, because here's the thing.
But is it
He's
Dance
been-
Machine? Chris K
he's
Dance
been-
Machine?
No,
Yeah.
Chris K Buster.
Okay.
Chris K's been to jail before, right? So he's had jail experiences, and I think maybe that made him more racist. I don't know, but whatever, right? I wish he would just keep that separate. Like, Chris, I get it. Like, you went to jail, you didn't share food with black people or whatever, and he uses another term, by the way. And we get it. We understand that. But like,
Yeah.
we're not in jail. We're out in the public, in society, and like you might meet people who are black, people who are Hispanic, maybe Asian, maybe they're Samoan or something. Be respectful of people. Like, they don't have to be white. We get it. You're white. We can see that you're white, Chris K. Be proud of being white. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't gotta like put down everyone and their brother because they're not the same skin color. That's the issue. That's the issue.
Yeah. Not
I get it.
everyone.
Like, if some
not
black
everyone went
guy,
to prison.
like, let's say if some black guy attacks you, he starts calling you a cracker, fuck you, white boy, and you're pissed off, and you say a racial slur to him. In my eyes, that's fair. He started it. The black guy started on you. You wanted to say something to piss him off. I'm not going to call someone an outright racist if they get into an argument with some black dude and exchange slurs, right?
Yeah, especially if they're both saying
Yeah.
racial slurs at the same time to each
especially
other.
if it's mutual. Yeah, exactly. I have no problem with that. Beat the fuck out of each other. Beat each other's asses. Go ahead. But my issue is when there's people who are basically uninvolved, unaware. They're trying to be cool or chill with Chris K. And, he's done this. We'll hang out. Like, one time there was this black guy who's still friends with us, I guess. But Chris K met him, and then they were sitting in front of Target, and then all of a sudden Chris K, like, right in front of the black guy, says something, I hate N-words or something like that. And the black guy looks at him like, dude, I'm black. And then he goes, oh, shit, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. And the dude was actually cool. He just let it roll off, like, whatever. And which shows that guy's a really chill person to do that, right? He sat there and hung out with him for like 2 hours after. But
he didn't flip out on it.
no, he didn't trip or anything.
He didn't have an EBZ moment.
Yeah, he does stuff like that all the time, dude. We'll be hanging out with someone totally chill, like a chill person. He'll be
Imagine if EBZ and Chris K met.
Oh
EBZ.
God, yeah. Chris K does
EBZ would
not
kill
like EBZ would go off. EBZ does not deal well with that kind of shit. If you call EBZ a racial slur, he's gonna go crazy. And
is that why he beat up Sonic? Or
I think so. Yeah, he doesn't like Sonic because Sonic has a history of not only calling EBZ racial slurs, he calls other people racial slurs all the time. I mean, Sonic, he's Latino, right? But he's very white. He's very, very white.
I thought he was white when I met him.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. He's
pale.
He's Latino, but he's extremely white. He's a very white Latino. He needs to keep that in mind. Like, Latinos, there's a pretty big variation. There's black Latinos, there's brown Latinos, there's everything in between and whatever.
I feel
So
like it's the same for like all races. Like Asians too. There's like super pale Asians and there's brown Asians.
There are black Asians. There are Asians that are melanated individuals.
Yeah. And then for white people, it just goes from like white to like a little bit more red or pinkish. Like, that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
Or tan.
Maybe
or
you
tan.
get some olive skin tone white people here and there.
Yeah.
Thrown in the mix. Yeah. Exactly. So I don't know. Sonic's weird to do that because, like, I mean, one time he got beat up by like a bunch of Mexican people because he was running his mouth, and then afterward he was like talking shit about Mexicans. And I'm thinking, like, Sonic, aren't you like Latino? Maybe you're not Mexican, but aren't you like Puerto Rican and white or something? Like, come on, what are you doing? Talking shit about your fellow Latinos? That's Sonic though, dude.
But-
You can pick that up with E.
You
That's-
know what that word
Hit
kind
E
of
to pick
reminds
that
me of? He's a grifter like Nick Fuentes, because isn't he also Latino? But he's like super like
Super white culture.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
me! I'm
Yeah.
running. I'm running.
Hellcat,
I'm running. I'm
if you
running.
ever
I'm running.
seen
There's
those-
somebody in a helicopter. I'm running. I'm running.
If you put your weapon away, or the helicopter will shoot at you. So hit 3, hit or 4.
I
Put
got
your
my
weapon away.
mushrooms in my mouth.
Yeah. So
Hey,
what
the
I was gonna say? Yeah, Sonic, dude. There's no excuse for him doing all that. It's just bizarre. I mean, like allegedly is like we said, he's also Latino himself. He may even, being a Latino, a lot of Latinos have at least a slight amount of African blood in them a lot of time, and not always, but a good amount of time. Even there's a place in Mexico, Oaxaca, Mexico. The people there, there's a lot of people there that are part black. Yeah, they're black.
I got a
Mexicans.
worm.
Yep, and they have curly hair and shit. Like they don't have straight hair; they have straight up curly hair, bro. Because and it's not as curly as like a full-on African person, but they have like type 3 hair or something, not type 4, but maybe like type 3 hair. Yeah, and
Bait, huh?
there's a lot of variation. So for him to do that, and like just saying any racial slurs is like looks horrible for him, because him being allegedly being Latino. Yeah, it's fucking bizarre, dude. Yeah, Sonic, man.
Maybe
I've wanted to like Sonic in the past. I've wanted to like him, but he tends to always rear his ugly head and do or say something that makes you just kind of,
I getcha.
Yeah, he's not even the worst out of the bunch.
Drop
not
that
even the worst out of the
worm.
bunch.
You play this? MX, how you
Honestly,
doing?
I would avoid. I would collaborate with Jacob over, or I mean, I said that or the opposite. Excuse me. I would collaborate with one Sonic over Jacob any day. Jacob, that's why like he's that dude's leeching off of Lord Hito right now, like heavy. And someone needs to tell Lord Hito about. I mean, dude, there's clips about Jacob on.
But is he streaming with Lord Hito, or he's just hanging out with him? Because like
He's just been like hanging out with him, but he's trying to clout. He's trying to get like followers or something. I feel like. Let me see. Jake.
I was gonna
Let me just look up Jacob IP2. Because if I look that up, there's probably like bad stuff about him. Oh, here it is. 14-year-old prostitute for him and Chicken Andy. Right here, bro. This is going to seal the deal. You can show this to Lord Hito. Jacob streamer Jacob Zone wanted to get a 14-year-old prostitute for him and Chicken Andy. There you go.
That's disgusting, bro.
Yep. See, now I'm not just talking shit. I actually provided evidence. You know what I mean?
Let me see, main chat. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Oh wow, this is my first time
Yeah,
playing. My
that's right.
boys got me on last night.
That's disgusting.
Honestly, spread it around. Show Lord Hito. Be like, yo, that dude that's trying to like leech off you, Jacob. I would stop hanging out with him. He's got some really not so good stuff about him, type shit. I mean, he can do with it what he wants. He can stream with him. Fuck, like that's his choice, bro. I just, as someone who is like looking out for like him, basically, I like Lord Hito. I think he had a great personality. I loved hanging out with him. All you guys were really chill. I like the guy. I would hate for him to get bad rap for hanging out with Jacob too much.
I was gonna say, do you think Jacob might have bad intentions? Because he's gay, right? And then they're getting drunk at gay bars. Do you think he wants
You
to
can
do
only
something to
input
Hito?
ores.
Yes. That's another thing that you have to keep in mind. Jacob might have
Thanks for
some
letting me
sort
know
of
that.
like homosexual tensions, or he might think he's going to get like a threesome with Lord Hito and his wife or something. You never know. I would just be aware of that for sure. And Jacob is definitely bi. He will fuck your chick.
What the fuck?
Yes, he's bi. He's not gay. He's bi. Jacob fucks girls too. I don't want to say that he did, but I think he might have fucked Vegan Patriot. I don't know if he did, but there's kind of stuff that would allude to people thinking that that's the case, more or less. Yes.
How do you do a
So it seems
split?
like
I don't know
anyone
how
who
to
was
do
in
a
that
split.
RV
I'm
fucked
sorry. How do
everybody.
you do a split?
Oh, a split. You want to split your stuff in half, right?
Yeah, how do you split?
Okay. Stop it for a second so it doesn't burn. Just turn off the furnace. Okay, now click on the ore.
Okay.
Okay, now do you see where? Look on the top of the screen. See where it says splitting and it says
Oh,
no.
I see it now, right here on the
Now
bottom
drag.
right.
Yep. Boom. There you go. Hell yeah. Now
Okay,
you're
there
all
we go.
split up.
Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Got
Now
my
keep an
YouTube
eye
channel.
on your furnace because you have hella wood in there, and you want to save your resources. So I would take out some of that wood. I would only leave like 500 wood
Oh,
in the
I've got
fuel
like,
section.
okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna end up burning off that wood. It'll be a waste. So click on the wood and then drag the bar. No, go to the bar. See the splitting bar? You can actually adjust the splitting bar.
Hold on. Yeah, I see it. Hold on.
Yeah. You can actually adjust how much you want to split.
No.
Yep. And just swap it out. Now take the 3,000 out and swap it for that 571.
666. There we go. Even better.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, good. Now you got the splitting down. Hell yeah. Because I remember
Thank you,
last
guys.
night you were fucking tired as shit, and I was like,
Yeah,
this
I
might
wanted to
not
get
be
some
the
sleep.
best time. You were like half asleep, and I was thinking this
It
might
was
not
so
be the best
much.
time to teach him how to split.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
so
okay.
much. And I lost my hazmat suit because of that thing, but Pickle picked it up, but I didn't get it back. But it's like, all right, I ain't worried about it.
You need to get more scrap. How much scrap is in that research table?
74. 74. I need one more.
Oh, so you need one more scrap to research that fucking thing in there. You literally need just to put one more scrap in there. And that's the incendiary shell, I think. Or wait, no, that's the slug. The incendiary shell's in the
Building
case.
decaying. What do you mean my building's decaying?
Oh yeah, go back in. You must have took your metal out of your TC. Something's missing. Go look at your TC. It's wood, metal, or stone. It's one of the three. Yep. Wait, hold on. Oh, you took your stone out. That's why. Okay, you're good now. Yo, Pickle's gonna be happy that you're playing this right now because this will, like, when we go to play again.
You can hold control and click and hold on items for quick transfer between inventories. Okay. Is this the way to that no, I'm going the wrong way. Outpost is this way. What an idiot.
Sorry, I got kicked out of voice chat. Yeah, I feel like it only took us like an hour to basically teach you how to play the game. So that's good.
Yeah. I'm still trying to remember some things, so you know.
Oh, you're gonna learn all kinds of shit, bro. There's so much to do in this game. It's
Or was it shift? I'm not too sure.
What for what?
Somebody said you can hold control and click and hold on items for quick transfer between inventories, or was it shift?
Oh, you hold down H and you wipe your mouse over it. Hold down H and wipe your mouse over it. You can take all that stuff. Quick.
Yeah, I forgot.
You dropped one item. It's on the ground.
Can we take this rubber?
No.
Oh, that's bullshit. Oh!
You cannot harvest wood. Oh shit! You got hit by a turret.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who does it say killed you? A turret, right?
Yeah, an auto turret. I was going right into the
you
outpost.
got killed by. You might have got killed by someone else's base. You walked too close to. You walked too close to someone else's base, and they had a turret.
Oh man, I was just only trying to walk by. Oh well. Well, I lost all that shit.
Yeah, I gotta
and
read
my
this.
weapon.
First day doesn't seem like the criminal type, but when you hear those stories, it makes sense.
Can I go back and get my shit?
What's up?
I can't go back and get my shit.
You can, but you'll probably get shot because it's right. Yeah, you pretty much lost that stuff. Don't go near that spot again.
Damn it. Now I need a. What do I have to fucking.
Check your furnace. See if see if your metal's all smelted. You can just tap E to open it real quick. Oh yeah, it's almost done. Turn it off right when it's done smelting.
Okay.
Some people would keep it going. If you have sulfur, It's okay sometimes to keep the wood going so you can make the refined sulfur, because you take sulfur ore and you cook it down in there, and then you take
I need to make another weapon.
you combine the coal that you get with sulfur ore or refined sulfur to make gunpowder. Yep, there you go.
Okay, so I need right now.
Oh, you can almost make your first shotgun. If you grab 150 wood, you can make your first shotgun. You see that? You need 150 wood. That's worth it, dude. Make your first shotgun. Grab 150 wood. Oh, and you have gunpowder too, so you can make shells too. You can use stones and gunpowder to make the basic shells. So grab the gunpowder and grab half your stones. Like split your stones. There's a basic shotgun shell you can make.
Okay.
All right, now hit Q.
Water pipe shotgun I can make.
Yep.
Buy this one? Do it?
Just craft that one, yeah.
Okay. You better go with bow and spear for now.
No.
Well, my buddies have been helping me out. They gave me a bunch of stuff last night. And they were teaching me and everything for over an hour. And I think the other person that runs the server.
Now go to ammo.
And so they gave me a bunch of stuff. But I know what you mean. They were giving me that too. I need to get one of those though. Yeah, where do I go? Right here?
Rate the first shell, not not the buckshot, the one above it. The basic shell. It looks like that golden thing. Now hit make a whole batch of them. Hit the arrow on the right to make as many as you can. No, hit the arrow right near it. It'll make Yeah, there you go. Boom. All right, now put the rest of your stone and everything back in your TC. Whatever's left over.
Oh, I'm gonna wait because last time I didn't wait, it turned it all off.
No, it won't turn it off. It'll just hit tab.
Okay.
Just whatever you do, don't exit your base because someone would love to kill you right now and get all that. So just put whatever's left in your TC, like your stone, and your metal, and your wood, and your just everything except for your shells. You can hit H and just run it over all that shit, and with your mouse. Yep. There you go. Now just keep your shells. Put your shells in, I have OCD. Put your shells in like the top right corner or something. That's driving me nuts. No, I'm just kidding. Put it wherever you want. That's me.
I like to put it down here.
Yeah. Yep. And I always do that too, and I usually put my shotgun right, or whatever weapon I use, I put it right underneath like the ammo, so when I hit tab,
I had that
know,
rifle, but I lost it.
You can make a rifle. Hit Q. Oh wait, you need a level 2 workbench.
I need some clothing.
In order to make a rifle, you have to go to Pickle's base to make it. I wouldn't do it right now, and you probably don't have all the items. But if you go to weapons, you'll see there's a 5.56 rifle under weapons. Yeah. And that's the one I taught. Yeah, semi-automatic. That's basically an AR-15, like a scrap metal AR-15. So you need one semi-automatic body, one metal spring, 450 metal fragments, and 4 high-quality metal. And you also need a level 2 workbench. So I would wait until teammates are on. I would not go and collect all that shit because you're gonna have to make it at either my base. I think my base has a level 2, so you could technically get all those supplies, go over to my base, and craft that rifle. But I don't think you have all the supplies right now.
Got 58.
Oh yeah, split your shotgun shells. I would only carry honestly less than 20. Because with that one, it's a single shot. So I would split. I would carry 20, something like that, and then put the rest in a box. It's not gonna fit in TC. It won't. It's not put it in that box there. Hell yeah. You can throw that worm out unless you're gonna go fishing. That worm's just gonna take up space.
It's just one worm. I got 2 boxes.
Is there anything about it on IP2 Always Wins about the story of Chris K and his black neighbor? No, that was off stream, dude. You're talking about the incident where I basically had to save Chris K's life. And he wasn't saying anything bad. That's the thing. The irony of it is Chris K can hang out all night with some black dude and have a good time. He might accidentally slip out the N-word, but he usually doesn't mean it, I feel like. In that case.
Shit.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
nighttime.
reload.
It's nighttime. It's nighttime. I'm not going out.
Hit R. Reload.
Airdrop inbound?
Oh, yeah. You'll see these airdrops come in. It'll be like a case, and you'll see it falling from the sky. It'll have like an umbrella on, or not an umbrella, a fucking parachute. So you'll see like this big case, and it'll be attached to a parachute, and you'll see it falling from the sky. And basically what you can do is you can go chase it down if it's nearby, and you can go try to get the loot. But
I don't see
close
it.
that
I'm
door.
getting back in.
Close your door. Yeah, you can't see it. It's probably too far away. But airdrops are amazing because you can get some like really good weapons out of it. Like you can get like some crazy shit if you get a good airdrop.
No shit.
Hey, Whoppy. I'm watching
what's up?
that. I'm watching the.
I'll be
the
right back,
Dexter
boys. I'm
video
gonna
right
use
now,
a
now that
piss
I'm
real
home.
quick. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Everybody.
Bro,
Hold on a
this
minute.
shit's crazy, dude. I'm like 2 minutes in, and she's like banging her head on the wall. Like, what the fuck is going on?
She's absolutely insane, dude. And hey, it's kind of their fault. Like those people should have known better. Yo, if you're gonna fucking drug and fuck a 19-year-old. Okay, she's legal. I get it. She's it's not against the law. But if you're gonna drug and fuck a 19-year-old, you better expect that when she gets sober, she's probably gonna freak out that she's been sucking on some fucking 40-year-old's cock that looks like Hagrid from fucking Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
I mean, bro.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, Homeless should try to hang out with her for content.
Again? I mean.
Did he hang out with her?
No, we didn't get the chance. He tried to call her.
I think it'd be okay. I think it would be okay to hang out with her. Just leave. Hang out with her in a public spot. If she starts acting crazy, just leave.
Yeah. But
I just would not. I would be careful about like getting her behind closed doors because you never know what she'll try to say.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you. I think Homeless is leaving.
Oh, is he going back home?
No, I think he's just gonna leave the country soon. He's gonna like travel.
Okay.
I don't know where he's gonna go, but yeah, pretty much dropped him off earlier this morning.
What happened?
Homeless might be going back. They're leaving the country.
Oh, he's leaving today?
In a day or two. I'm not too sure. In a couple of days, I guess.
So where'd he go now?
I pretty much dropped him off by somewhere to meet up by his parents, pretty much.
Going to see family.
Yeah, he said he wanted to spend a day with them.
Oh, okay, so he's still coming. Oh, he's coming back to hang with you before he leaves?
I'm not too sure. Like he told me when we see each other again, we'll see each other again, pretty much. So I don't know. I guess he might just leave, spend a day or two with his family, and then just leave the country.
Yeah. Gonna go home, shower up, wash them balls.
Yeah.
So his family still lives in Cali then, obviously.
Yeah, they're in Cali.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just live with his family? He really doesn't like to be at home, huh?
I think it's because of his parents, man. His parents. I heard there was something about his parents.
Yeah, maybe they're strict or something, but
Put on Super Nanny 2.0.
No, but he also lives very far from anything nearby, and he doesn't have a car. So I think that's the only reason he didn't want to stay with his parents.
No, he doesn't live in the LA. He doesn't live in the LA area, basically.
Yeah, he's 3 hours, 2 hours away, with the traffic, So
North or south?
East.
I bet you his family lives
so
he's. I bet you his family.
29.
I can almost guarantee you, his family lives in Riverside.
No, he said 3 hours away from LA. So that's
pretty much it's nearby. No, but I'm saying with traffic.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got to be
traffic,
up in the valley
2 hours.
where Snoop lives. Snoop lives in the east side of LA, not even in LA. It's in some place that's in between Pomona and all that. It's going
Lancaster?
in between. No, Lancaster's. Yeah.
No, it's like
It's
like
close to Riverside, but it's where wealthy people live at. Some celebrities and wealthy people live.
It's crazy, bro. A
Okay.
lot of these celebrities are leaving fucking California. We got hella celebrities now that live here in Vegas. It's
Like, hold
crazy,
on.
dude.
I'll tell you guys. Hold on, man.
I mean,
I can't. My wife is saying something. I can't even hear him.
I guess because everything's getting more fucked in California, taxes, property, you know, bills,
Dude, you know what my
water.
dream as a streamer was? And this was a pipe dream. I was thinking like I would be like this big streamer,
Diamond
and I would
Bar.
just get all these
Diamond
donuts,
Bar.
and I would
Huh?
just buy like guns with them and shit, and like stream it.
You could be
So-
the next Dan Bilzerian, like
Hey.
like own a bunch of badass.
Maybe that
things.
I should put like a dono goal for like trying to buy a Ruger Charger pistol.
Hey, but
Yeah,
hey, boys, though.
That's
Diamond
not bad at
Bar.
all.
Diamond Bar.
What's Diamond Boy?
Diamond Bar, California. It's right in between Riverside and all them.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's where Snoop lives. It's Diamond Bar. It's an area where wealthy people live.
Oh, okay.
Because I know that he introduced his brothers walked up to ICE and he just said, "No, I don't know who this guy is. He's a stranger."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Doesn't talk
You
about
know,
his
that's the
family
thing
much.
too. Like as a streamer, I don't hate IP2. They're like it gets a lot of bad rap because they're like the bad apples definitely stand out more than like the good people. But to be honest, like most IP2 viewers are not like crazy like racists. I feel like the loudest ones, like that go to IP2alwayswins.com and like post like crazy shit. Yeah, those people are fucking hella
He's gonna
racist.
smoke a bowl,
But
everybody.
like most of the viewers
They
in
know it's
general,
going
I feel
fast.
like are not like IP2 viewers are not like racist.
Yeah.
I want to say
I
that
get
like
what you mean.
it gets a lot of bad flack, and I
It's like-
understand that. And
It's like fucking Aiden Ross is on it, dude. Fucking.
Yeah.
And then who else is on it? I forget. Who's like kind of like normie? Oh, fucking Sweater God. And
here's the thing:
there's a
none
lot
of
like-
those people were ever on IP2 2 years ago. It was all like crazy streamers that were like Gucci's. Do you remember? Did you ever see that streamer Gucci's?
Nah, but like I see
Oh my
people,
God,
like,
you should
they
look
keep
up
mentioning
Gucci's,
him
bro.
in chat. Like, was he like some fucking crazy like fucking idiot? Like, was he doing like Gucci's?
No, Gucci's was a chick.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What's the name like
And,
that?
and,
I'm
yeah,
confused.
Gucci's. If you look her up, her claim to fame was basically like she would go out, get drunk, and get beat up. Usually, it was for saying something like a racial slur. Bro,
Wow.
there's a clip of her like in Oklahoma, and she goes off on these black people in front of a bar, and this huge black lady, like 300 pounds, almost kills her. You can hear her stomping her head against the ground, and like the like.
Wait, is it
Like-
this one? Is it like 40K views? Oh, at 39 Gucci's pressed and attacked after destroying street artist work?
No, dude, there's so many. Honestly, that's just one of them. I would watch that just as
Oh,
like
shit.
so you can get like
Damn, I can't even
idea
get
what she
through
does.
there. There's all these
Jacob
bases.
knows Gucci's.
There's
Here's the
a
thing.
lot of bad fucking titles.
Jacob actually used to be a bigger streamer. He's definitely fallen off.
He
he-
just like stopped streaming, or like he
No,
just
he
fell
depended a lot upon like this guy Captain Content.
off? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
after-
Captain Content depended a lot upon people like Gucci's. Gucci's was like his pay pig. Captain would get Gucci's on his RV, which is now the homeless shelter RV, right? He would get Gucci's on his RV and then just take her out streaming and just film her getting beat up and shit. And dude, he used to make killing. Are you kidding me, bro? Captain Content, he's made like over $100,000 off of streaming, off of donos.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
he's just
I don't even like
fucking
Captain.
regen.
I fucking do not like Captain. I'm not gonna say I hate him. I almost said I hate him. I don't like Captain,
Yeah.
and he probably doesn't like me. I have no reason to say I like him. We have bad history. But I'll say one thing: he knows how to get those fucking donos. Now, not anymore. His donos dried up. Like people that used to donate to him, he fucking shit all over them. That's what happens, bro. When you fucking shit all over the people that are your financial supporters, the people that are keeping you afloat,
That's
You
funny
shit
as
on those
fuck,
motherfuckers, you're just asking to be like, you don't even get canceled at that point. You just get fucking left behind. You
Who
know?
are all these people?
I got you.
And that's
You
what
know.
happened.
So there's another
Captain.
streamer who's doing that like right now, like on live stream.
Yeah.
He's like banning all his supporters, and like his chat's like at a fraction of what it was when it started the subathon.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I gotta take a piss real quick. I'll be right back.
Helicopter's going down. It's on fire.
Yo, what's insane? We obviously know like the view botting thing.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
People are like complaining. It's kind of, the irony is kind of funny. Because people were complaining about Kick and like view bots, but the last time I streamed on YouTube, someone was like view botting the dog shit out of me, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Did it help though? At least a little bit.
It can. Here's the thing. It's just funny because people are like, "Oh, Kick is full of bots." I swear to God, YouTube loosened up on the bots because they're actually losing out. Like, because the YouTube about a year ago, they did this thing where they basically went to war on viewbots, and I think they basically discovered that kind of fucked them over. Because now, like, people go and they look at YouTube live streams. Oh, you need to request that elevator. Or, yeah, use the button to request elevators to the left. There's a little red button to the left there.
Where does this take me to?
But yeah, YouTube basically reversed all the shit it did to block viewbots, and now like it's like you can viewbot YouTube like easy as fuck. So it's just kind of funny because like everyone was like, "Oh, I don't want to be on Kick. It's full of bots." Bro, every fucking streaming website is full of bots. I don't care if it,
there's workarounds, right?
I don't care if, it doesn't matter. There's always one website might have a different method that works or multiple methods that work, and it can vary too. Like YouTube, they just like decide sometimes that, oh, we're gonna start blocking bots. But now they're hurting because of that. They're actually hurting because people go and look at YouTube streams and they see, oh, 50 people, what the fuck's going on here? And then they go on Kick and they see 5,000. Well, guess what? People are like lemmings. You know, if there's two bars, right?
Yeah.
We'll use the bars as an example for a live stream. If there's two bars
How'd
and
that happen?
they're right across the street from each other. One bar has 50 people, the other bar has 500. People that are like, oh, we're trying to have a good time. We want to go to some place it's popping, right? Where it's busy. They're going to go to the bar with 500 people.
Yeah.
So regardless of bots or whatever, numbers speak. When
What the
a chat,
fuck am I at?
It's just like it's true. I like scroll
Yeah.
up most of the time between.
oh, you're in the tunnels,
40.
bro. You might get killed down there if you go through that. If you keep going, be careful. There's tunnel dwellers down there, but you can get some good shit off of them if you want to try and fuck them up. I'm glad actually you're in the tunnel, Hellcat, because this is a really interesting. Oh yeah, they're. No, wait. If you keep going down, go down those stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's another door you can go through. You can go further down in the tunnels.
We'll take the elevator down. What's on
Or
this
that
level
could be the
first?
bottom. There, you can go through the tunnels, and there's actually like a subway system.
Oh, this door's open.
Yeah, there's a subway system. You just have to find it. You might have to go down the elevator. I'm not sure. And then go further down. Take the elevator down. Just go all the way down to the bottom floor. Yep. Okay, now I think when you go through here, be careful. Watch your back. There's guys in there. There's definitely guys in there. There's a guy to the left. There's a guy to the right. They're all over. They're going to start shooting at you. Crouch. You're going to see him. Just be careful. Like, creep. Definitely creep. Now, remember, you have a single shot, and then you have to reload. But I feel like this is good for you to, like, experience this anyways. Even if you get shot by an NPC right now, you need to experience this. Or there's going to be a guy probably to the left. Be careful. They're like tucked away everywhere. It'll just be like randomly. You'll just see them. They do have loot. They actually do have loot on them. So if you can manage to kill one of these guys. Oh, I thought I saw someone. I got excited.
Don't do that to me.
I know, dude. I'm gonna smoke a bowl. No, this is great, dude. You're in the tunnels. Okay, that exits the tunnels. You can go further into the tunnel. You can actually, if you have fuel, there's a train that you can take through the subway system. But right now you're exiting the tunnel. Oh wait, no, this is another part? Never mind, wait. I thought you were exiting. You might as well explore a little. Yeah, walk down the tunnel a little bit. That's where you can take the train. There's like a train. Do you have any fuel on you?
No, but I need to get some food.
If you have any low-grade fuel, if you find a train down there, you can take it. And this train system goes around the whole map, by the way, this subway system. Be careful. Be careful. I haven't seen anyone yet, but it's kind of random, you know, they're like...
Nobody here, wow.
No, there will be. You'll run into someone eventually. If you continue through that tunnel system, you'll eventually run into someone. I'll actually be really surprised if you don't run into anyone the whole time down there.
I'm starving.
Shop. Buy some meats. T/shop. Go to miscellaneous and buy 5 meats. Yo, I'm glad we got to talk about all this stuff, Harmonized, because you know, when we went shooting, I was focused on like safety, make sure everyone was safe and shooting. My whole stream actually, I totally neglected my stream that day because I wanted to make sure everyone had like a good, safe experience, you know, shooting.
Yeah, no, dude, you're really
yeah. Because I got back home and one of my viewers was like, "Yo, that whole stream was like an away screen, bro." And I like kind of. Oh, there's a train. Do you got any fuel?
Somebody's shooting.
Be careful. Get your gun out. Eat your meats.
I did already.
Did you at least download the VODs? From,
No.
like, other angles? No.
Oh no, I went and clipped. I went to all your guys' VODs and I went and made clips in like all your guys' channel or most of your guys' channel.
Okay. Oh hell yeah. So at least
Or
What
one
the
channel.
fuck is that noise?
I remember I was like, all right, I got to get a clip of every one that participated. So I got a clip of you, Lord Hito, Show, Slightly Homeless, Nampa. I made sure to get like, I think I got a clip of everyone.
Oh shit. Yeah, I know. I think you made some clips on my channel. But I don't know
Yes.
if you did on anybody else's.
Yeah, I think it was because you had the best footage overall.
Really?
I think so.
wonder-
Yeah.
I wonder if they have their settings like messed up on
Yeah,
the phone
hey,
or something. 'Cause
Armor,
they
it's
look
hit
so
tab.
grainy. Hit tab?
No. Oh, I mean, sorry. Hellcat. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, no, you don't have any fuel. I was gonna say,
No, I
if you
didn't have
had
any
low
fuel.
grade, if you had low grade fuel on you, you'd be able to take that train right there. Go back to that train just for like an educational thingy, just so you can look, so you know where the fuel tank is and all the controls, just for future reference, because you might come upon this train again or something similar. So, all right, go to the back, because that's how you drive it. You would hit forward, you would hit W to go forward and D to go backward, and there's different speeds. There's reverse low, there's reverse high, there's forward high, forward medium. All right, now hit the space bar to exit out of there. Now go behind there.
Yeah,
that's the fuel tank.
Yeah, I seen that
So
earlier.
yeah, okay. So that's like if you ever want to, use this shit, you'll have to have some fuel with you. But it's actually really useful. As I said, this can be used to, you can travel around almost the whole map with the train system, the underground system, and the above ground train system.
Nice.
Pretty dope. Yeah, be careful. You said you haven't seen anyone down here yet, right?
No, there was nobody here.
Can you go down further, or is that the lowest
Nope, that
level?
was it.
I don't know, maybe there's just no one down in that section right there. If you kept going around, you would definitely run into someone eventually. It's actually really fun. We'll do this with Pickle. Pickle will take us down to the tunnel. Pickle will bring a bunch of fuel. We'll get us on one of those trains, and you basically, like, Pickle will operate the train, and then we sit on the train and just shoot bad guys as we go by. It's pretty fun. It's actually really fun. And then, like, you stop the train and you collect their loot and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go pack this bowl. We'll have to run tunnels with Pickle. Dude, you'll fucking love running tunnels. I think you'll like this shit, dude. It's fun, dude.
So I got on TikTok. Hi, apologies for the recent notice that was sent out. We had a system update earlier that triggered the miscommunication. Kindly disregard the email that you received about your rent. Thank you. Haha. Hey, let me out. Oh, I got the system here, guys. So see, if we take the blue line, it'll take you down to LA. Then if you take the red line to the orange line, you know, harmonize. If yours, what?
The map's LA?
No, I'm just saying it.
And my bad. I'm watching the clips that Wappy sent me. So I'm yeah, I'm watching the crazy deck shit right now. I'm like, at first I was watching the Gucci's. Like, she's fucked, dude. She's super fucked.
Yes. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing she stopped streaming. To be honest with you, she probably would have gone to jail
or gotten herself killed.
Why? What did she do, boys? Fill me in.
Bro,
be like,
I'm from New York, and I moved to LA in 2011. I lived in LA from 2011 to 2015. I mean, regardless of it being LA or New York or what, any city, dude. But like LA is a bad one, dude. I mean, to go around and like calling people racial slurs.
Oh.
That's a quick way to get fucking fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
You know, yes, dude.
It's very like everyone's everywhere in LA, so like.
And dude, people get crazy in LA sometimes for no reason. Like one time, me and my girlfriend were having like a argument. It wasn't even that big of a deal. Like I worked at this job in Venice Beach, and like she came that day or something, and she was like drinking from this bottle. And like I didn't like that she was like getting so intoxicated, so I took the bottle and I fucking smashed it. Anyways, this whole group of people saw it happen, and they were about to fucking beat the life out of me. And I had to explain, dude, it's my girlfriend. All I did is she's getting like super drunk, and I want her to go home. So I took the bottle and I smashed it. Don't hit that guy. Yeah, don't attack anyone in Outpost, obviously. I mean, you know that.
Sir, I do.
That's a good position. Or I guess you could have just poured it out too, but.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, I probably should just poured it out because it wouldn't have like drawn so much attention. But yeah, I was in Venice Beach and I just like threw the bottle and it smashed, and then like a bunch of people ran over and they were like acting like they were gonna beat me up. Yeah.
Can you loot them or you get in trouble?
I guess maybe like a lot of women get assaulted in Venice or something.
I think so. Yeah. And I had to explain, like, no, dude, I'm trying to get her to go home. I was kind of homeless at the time. I had this job where I worked at it's this place on Venice Beach called the Green Doctor. It's like, yeah, it's like this little like medical marijuana doctor's office. It probably doesn't even exist anymore. But they had a bunch of.
You don't need it anymore.
Yeah, they had a bunch of them on like Venice Beach, and you would see people like standing in these like green outfits with like a weed leaf. They'd be like, "Get legal, get licensed."
Why is this guy half black and half?
And yeah, what's up with that person? They're like, oh, it's two people laying right on top of each other. That's why. That was weird. It's like glitchy. But I was gonna say, I don't know. I smoked weed, dude. It's hit me.
Forget.
I'm forgetting.
I've been smoking weed too. I'll come right back. No, wait.
No, I mean, I feel like I said a lot. You get what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, LA is not a place.
You're talking about your job in LA.
Oh yeah, dude. That got me out of homelessness. That job got me out of homelessness. But yeah, I was like basically homeless. I was staying at the hostel, and it was like the end of my shift. Yeah, and I was just stressed out because like I was worried about my girlfriend, dude. You know, she was like drinking, and she seemed pretty intoxicated, and I was like worried about her getting home safe, just in general. And she just wanted to see me. It was a sad day. You know, she just wanted to come visit me, but I was more worried about her safety. I was like, go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type shit. Like, babe, like, you know what I mean? I tend to worry about stuff like that more, I think. So.
What, like, was she upset? Like, you telling her to go home?
Yeah, she just wanted to, like, hang out, you know?
Yeah.
It was getting late. It was, like, already getting dark and stuff, and...
Yeah.
No, I feel bad. I could have just hung out with her or something, but we would have been, like, out all night or something. I had to work the next day, and...
No, I got you. And then fucking bad shit happens at night, so...
Yeah, I just didn't... Like, she's an attractive, you know, petite female. So she would be a target for a crime. Because she's only, like, 110 pounds. You know, she's, like, 5'3", 110 pounds. So people tend to target smaller women, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And as we know, LA...
It's a shit. Trafficking.
It's just gotten dangerous, bro. I mean, when I moved there in 2011, people were like, oh, it's changing. It's really changing fast. And I had just got there, so I didn't necessarily understand what they meant. Like, oh, what do you mean LA's changing? You know, I just got here. But all the people were saying it. They're like, yeah, dude, it's changing here.
It definitely changed.
Yeah, it did. And like,
the governors who were put in place are just even doing worse shit.
Yeah. It's a lot of things have gotten worse, like the homeless situation.
The crime situation, like the whatever bill that they passed where there's like no bail, or you don't get don't charge you for bail depending on the crime. Just get released next day, unless it's like a murder or a big felony.
Yeah.
So I feel like that really fucked everything, because like you commit a crime, you get released next day, and you go do it again.
Yeah, there's no incentive to not commit a crime.
And then they passed some other law where like the legal limit where you can steal is up to like $900 something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So like that's why like
My wife
all
can
those
say
people
LA
looting those
changed.
stores, like in the end, like I don't think they could like really, if they're still like below the limit, I don't think they could do anything to them. Because I follow a lot of pages like who talk about like local news, like those like independent type of pages on Instagram, and a lot of business owners talk about how like when they get robbed, there's pretty much nothing that they could do, you know, like they're just fucked.
There's no recourse.
Yeah, pretty much. So like there's like, that's why a lot of stores like close down, because they would just be getting constantly robbed and the police can't do nothing about it.
Hell no, I got
There
out of
was,
there.
when the riots happened, I think there was a whole street that just got looted, and like majority of the stores closed down because they weren't able to recover.
I gotta go to the forest and find this guy's bottle.
Yeah, I feel like the looting thing is about to get real bad too, because I'm sure there's like, are there like are there protests around you?
don't know.
Yeah, somebody was saying
Did you
that there's a
just
protest by
change to a
USC
phone
or
or
something
something?
for the
Bro,
sign or whatever. I don't know. if that was a-
Hellcat, he says he's not going to any of these protests. I respect that. He doesn't want to deal with these people or whatever. I'm gonna go to protests. If there's, you're lucky, bro. If you want to grow your kick, bro, the best thing you can do is go to those protests and stream them.
Do you think it's because like
Just don't get in trouble.
people care about the protests, or like they just want to see some crazy shit happen?
Yes.
Because like a lot of protests, like shit does go wrong, you know.
Yeah, most of them now, and the closer we get to the election, I don't know if you remember, like the last two elections, dude. Oh my God, it's now become a culture. This like it's not even a it's like a riot culture. You know what I mean? That's developed from all these protests.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets
You know,
serious,
people
I'm
like
pretty sure
just do it for fun.
they'll send
Some
out the
people just
National
go out to them
Guard.
for fun.
Dude, you know what was crazy? After the riots happened, like in LA, dude, the fucking National Guard was like out here for like 3 or 4 months in a lot of the places that I went to. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if it keeps happening, the government's not gonna fuck around. They're just gonna send out the National Guard and then have curfews.
I think it's gonna get that bad though.
Yeah.
Like
He wanted me to
Vegas-
go
I
to
feel
the
like
forest.
Did Vegas have riots?
if you look at the
Yeah.
Vegas
if you
had
look at
riots,
the
too?
progression of a couple, not as bad as LA, but if you look at the progression of the last two elections, 2016, 2020, and now we're in 2024, the shit just got worse and worse. 2016 election was like a speed run for all the protesting and all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And then 2020 came, and then obviously like COVID, there was all like riots and crazy shit overflowing after that. It's gonna be bad, dude. It's gonna be really bad. This is my prediction. I could be wrong, but I think this time around, like we didn't see nothing. Like Kyle Rittenhouse, all that shit was nothing compared to what we're probably gonna see this time around. I'm just saying.
You think like civil war might actually happen?
I think like we're gonna have Kyle Rittenhouse type like events happen, but instead of it just being just one person that,
That's why
you know,
you don't
with
want to go to a protest.
I think it's gonna be like a group of armed people against another group of armed people.
Like some QAnon, like deep conspiracy shit. Like
First, it'll just be like several people versus several people, but that'll be enough to like it'll be like,
yeah.
you know, they're gonna talk about this situation just like the Kyle Rittenhouse thing for years, dude. And you know, I'm just predicting this, but the way it went the past two elections, and now we have the Palestinian conflict is mixed in with this whole thing, and potential for World War III, and Iran definitely we know is involved. You know, it's not like speculation.
There was videos or something, right, where Israel fired back, right, and actually blew up places in Iran.
Yeah, dude.
I think I saw a headline like that. I didn't watch the video, but I need to look more into it. But that was the headline.
That's the other thing. You know, One Sonic was on Fox News recently because they
What
were.
did he say? I went to the forum.
He said bomb Israel, dude. I can't believe he said that. Like
No fucking way he said that.
Yeah, the Fox News lady was like, what is your solution to the matter, sir? Bomb Israel. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
He's going on a watch list, bro. 100%.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, dude, it's on the top page of fucking Nike too.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it right now.
Funny. It's kind of funny, but when you think about the depth of the situation and how that really could affect him.
What the fuck?
I mean, look, I feel sympathy for the Palestinian, the innocent ones, the people that have been killed, because I know there's no way that all 30,000 of the people they killed were all Hamas. I fail to agree with that or believe that that's actually true. So I do think, yeah, there is an issue that I'm kind of in the middle on the whole thing. I'm not like a fuck Israel type of person either, but I do believe like, you know, the Palestinians were there first.
Mm-hmm.
So
You think
mean-
like they, like it's like it should be theirs, right?
yeah, dude.
Because like,
But I also think we should stay out of it. I feel like us getting into that whole thing is worst thing.
that's the thing. Like I never really understood about history. Like I need to go into like a deep dive. Like how did America? Why did they get involved in the majority of all wars, and how did they like deploy military bases across all over the world too? Like that's what confuses me, you know? Like how the fuck did America just become a superpower? Like I don't know. That's because like this pretty much happened like after World War II, right? Like they just like started going everywhere.
Basically, it's also because of Great Britain. You know, they've been our allies for like basically forever. You know. You know, beside you know,
like,
when
like
our country was created, we fought them. But after that, like, you know, from like the early 1900s till now, like we've been like in cahoots with Britain, and they conquered a lot of land. So I'm sure like there's something to do with that. Just think about Israel, right? I mean, that was created by Great Britain and the United States, and like whatever other countries, right? That went against Germany.
Like, that's the thing that trips me out too. Like, why does everybody say that like America puts like certain people in power, like in Japan, like this thing how you're saying they built Israel? I've heard that they like fucked with I don't know if it was Jamaica or Haiti, like they put someone in power, and I think it's also like the Salvadorian thing, like they're like very involved in like coups and like that's what also
CIA.
Yeah.
CIA. A lot of it is the CIA. And Israel is not even really a religious place. It's a proxy of the United States for the CIA. I mean, everyone knows that. I'm not saying something new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, everyone knows this, but it's kind of crazy though. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're saying I don't mind like if a country could help other countries or whatever, but we're suffering, dude. That's my next point. Stop like giving these other countries money for a little bit and like use it for our people. It's not like we can like, oh, we're never gonna give money to other countries again or something. You know, we know that that's up to. So we just like chill on, you know, giving Ukraine and like, these other countries money.
Yeah, it's like non-stop. It's billions of dollars. That's the thing that also confuses me too. Like, who's in charge of the World Bank? Because like you know, who's lending America all this money? That's the thing that also confuses me. I don't know how like, I know it's like owned by the Federal Reserve, but like, who the fuck are these people? You know, that's also the thing that also confuses me. I don't know, man. It's just like America is just like some really deep state, like.
And they're like weird, like.
Shit.
Isn't it weird though? Like we're giving like Ukraine money and like I don't even want to say anywhere else for like other countries' money, and we're like in debt to other countries as well.
Yeah, that's the thing I really don't understand. Like, why aren't those billions of dollars used for American infrastructure, but is going to other countries? So like, who's really in power? You know, like it's for the Federal Reserve, right? Like, why do they want? Do you think it's like?
Then it comes down to remember the protesters. Remember the guy that lit himself on fire?
Yeah.
Probably Destiny.
The guy in New York. That dude, he was definitely like a crazy leftist. But the dude's biggest gripe was actually over cryptocurrency and how the government is going to force everyone to have cryptocurrencies. But their cryptocurrency, right? You know what I mean?
The USDC or whatever the fuck, or I forget what it's called.
I mean, and maybe
My
like
friend-
that.
My friend is also like super into that deep fucking conspiracy, but like I don't know, I haven't really done my research. Like, is it possible? Like, is it gonna really move forward? Like, with the crypto shit, like an American crypto, like U.S. crypto.
Pickle's on.
I just
Hello.
think one Sonic's gonna like do something crazy, like light himself on fire, like that, dude.
Sure. I'm about to go to my base to smoke something. Hold on a minute.
Oh, man.
If I can find my base. Pickle's on, Wop.
Hey,
What happened?
Pickle's on.
Hey, wow.
What was on?
Pickle.
Oh, Pickle's on.
Is that like a boy or a girl? I'm going to say yes sir or yes ma'am. I don't want to be like rude.
You know what? I don't know, but I think they're like a female. I'm pretty sure.
I've seen some
It's
pretty.
like someone who knows me.
They kick ass no matter what.
I feel like I know them. It's like someone I feel like I know. You ever feel like you like know like
It's a female.
oh, I know this person from somewhere.
It's a female. Came in here naked as a jaybird. Just kidding. Not
Oh,
naked.
shit.
Ready to your base?
No, not naked. I got.
Did
Yeah.
they just like follow behind you?
Yeah, I think Pickle's the leader here. I think.
Oh, okay.
If somebody's in my house, my dogs will be going off. What closet?
Whoppy.
Hold on a minute,
um,
y'all. Give me a second. She's saying somebody's in my house.
What the fuck?
No, I wouldn't guess it's for my safety. If I keep hearing it in her closet, it's not keeping me in.
Yo, still there, Harmonize?
Yeah, I'm still here. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I would get together with like another streamer, like maybe get together with Lord Ito, and go to one of these protests. I would start covering all this like political stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. If there's anything near me, I'm gonna try to go to it. Do it now because like that's gonna be like the hot content. Like all the streams that I used to watch like in 2020,
Yeah.
they were all like live streams from protests. I would always look for those streams first.
Oh shit.
Yes. I saw.
I don't think I saw that many. I always saw the clips though. The
I
clips
saw the
were
Kyle
fucking crazy.
Rittenhouse thing live.
You saw it live?
I saw the Kyle House, and I deleted. I had video clips of it, but I deleted it because I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm gonna get called like a fucking terrorist for keeping these clips or something."
Yeah.
So I deleted them. But I had clips from the fucking whole incident. I saw that shit live.
That's crazy.
Dude,
So,
it was fucking crazy because
the
the whole shooting
Kyle
and
Rittenhouse
everything
protest,
unfolded
like-
live like on Facebook.
So it was he
Probably
shot
on
two
YouTube
people that were
too,
trying
but I
to
think I
attack
was
him, right?
watching it on Facebook.
Whoppy. So he shot two people that tried to attack him or something, right? That's the story.
They
and then,
did.
and then like a car ran over people, or was that a different protest?
They did. They actually, there was multiple people that tried to attack him. And one guy, there was this black guy that tried to like stomp his head, like do a double foot stomping.
Yeah.
And then the bullet just grazed that guy, like went through his pant leg.
Oh shit.
Like that guy, yeah, he got like so lucky. Because if that shit would have gone up into like his fucking ass into his pelvis, dude, he would have been fucking crippled for life or dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the thing: when you get shot, that's why
Alright.
the cops, when the cops
All right,
shoot
hold
people,
on,
like,
guys. I
They
gotta
shoot to kill,
fucking,
right?
I gotta fucking
avoid
empty my
lawsuits?
clip. I gotta empty my clip. I need to empty my chamber or whatever.
No, what I was gonna say is the reason cops have to shoot people like so many times with a handgun is because it's not powerful enough, more or less.
To kill.
Yeah, but like if you shoot someone once with a rifle, like let's say an AR-15,
Sorry about that
if you
pick on
shoot,
y'all.
if you
Let
shoot,
me smoke a bowl and then we'll go.
if you shoot someone with an AR-15, I mean, even with just within a few hundred yards, they're almost guaranteed dead. But if you shoot someone, let's say with less than 30 yards with an AR-15,
Say, Wappy, if you're trying to
Mhm.
get shit done for today, I'd get it. I would have been already out and getting it done. Everything's already closing at 1 on Friday. Remember, city offices and shit are closed.
No, it's Thursday.
Oh, it is Thursday. I'm thinking it's Friday. My apologies.
No, it's fine.
Damn,
Say,
it's like it feels like a Friday. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like a Friday here.
Yeah. The cops, that's why the cops, people get so mad when the cops like shoot someone 7 times, but they're not shooting you to kill you. They're shooting you to stop the threat,
All right,
like
hold
the
on.
current threat.
Let me see.
So
Pickle's got to be on my kick side, so.
it's actually the cops doing you a service, shooting you with a handgun rather than just like if he had a rifle and just shoot you. 'Cause if a cop shoots you with a rifle, like you're
But
pretty
most
much you're
people
gonna die.
Most people don't make it when they get shot by cops, right? Like most of them die.
No, you'd be surprised. Like if you get shot like with a handgun, you could survive. It's just all about where you get hit, really.
What wax should I
But
put
I
on
mean,
here,
like-
everybody? Stream. What should I put
mean,
on?
if
I
you-
got some
If you get
GDP.
shot, like,
I'll put some more GDP on. Fuck it.
here's the thing. Like if you get shot with a rifle, like an AK or AR,
Yeah.
it's gonna like blow parts of your body off.
Oh shit.
With
Yeah,
what?
like a
What?
pistol,
The
a pistol can fuck you up too. But like a rifle will actually like explode like the back of your skull when it comes out. Like the bullet, like if you get shot with an AR-15, it goes in like a pinprick and it comes out like someone fucking threw a rock out the backside of your skull.
Fuck.
Yeah,
You want to get shot with a 50 cal.
Yeah, a 50 cal that's a service because if you get shot with a 50 cal, you won't suffer. You'll just die. You'll pretty much vaporize.
I'm gonna put it to you this
seen-
way. When they shoot 50 cals when we're trained to shoot engine blocks and shit when they're coming up on us at checkpoints and shit. Basically, a 50 cal round puts a size. Basically, the size when it hits, it leaves a hole the size of a fucking dinner plate.
Oh. Dude,
Yeah,
that's-
bro.
Yeah, no,
And I'm not kidding, bro. My boy can tell you that he is literally himself he's basically taken a 50 cal and basically ripped a whole motor in half.
Yeah,
Like-
for example, like if someone gets shot with a 50 cal, you're basically, like I said, you're
No,
gonna
just right here, Mel.
vaporize. You're just gonna, like, if you get shot with a 50 cal, your body's literally just gonna go into
Yeah,
like a bazillion pieces.
It's like
Bunch
bye
of
bye. Yeah, it's game over, bro. We've seen some people survive rounds and hits with 50s, bro, but it's if they get nicked or whatever, they were lucky.
Like you're losing gas.
No, bro.
Survive.
It's a 50 cal round. If you're looking on my stream right now,
Yeah, I'm watching your stream.
so a 50 cal round and probably I might be over a little bit, but it's basically it's between these sizes. I think it's this size. It's this size round of my grinder, bro. Getting hit. Yeah. Yeah. Or it's about this size, but it's still that's the case. Like bro. Like basically that you
Lights
see
out.
like the round, but it's
Yeah,
huge. 50
that's a
cal
big
rounds
ass
aren't
hole.
yeah.
It's super expensive to shoot too. The bullets are like, I forgot, like even the cheap ones are like $15, $20 per bullet.
No, they're like right now. They're like in the military. They cost them cheap, but they told us retail was like fucking like, dude, it was like $50 to $80 a round. But it
Yeah,
should
it's
be,
even inflation.
with inflation, it's about $50 to $80 a round, almost maybe 100. I'll put it to you this way, bro. A bag of washers, like nuts, like bolts that like washers that you put on to screw on. Just a
Yeah.
bag of them, 1,000 of them costs $99,000. That's how much the military will spend on a bag. I kid you not, guys, a regular bag, like a Ziploc bag, like a sandwich bag,
Yeah.
of washers, the little nuts that go in between, like the bolt, and you screw the little washer and thing on, and then you screw the bolt in, and it's like that piece that protects the bolt. They go up against the metal. Yes, those little pieces, 1,000 of them, cost the military $99,000. That's how much they pay because they don't give a fuck about spending.
Yo, is it
So
because
if they
they're like,
don't, it's just like police departments. If they don't spend their whole
are
budget,
they
they'll
like special,
cut their
like,
budget the next.
So what?
are they like special, like made out of like anti, like type, like I
No,
mean, like,
bro, it's
titanium, or
regular
they
shit.
just
I'm
don't
gonna
rust?
be honest with you. When
What?
something says that it's military made means made at the cheapest price possible. That's why these people talking about these Ford trucks, they're military grade made and everything else. You know what I could do, bro? I could take a fucking butter knife if I really wanted to, or a knife, a sharp ass knife or sword, and shove it into the side end of a Ford F-150, and I will cut it like it's fucking butter. That's what military grade means. The fucking most cheapest material to use. Because
So
the
never-
Hmm?
So never buy military grade material.
No,
On
that's not
certain
necessarily
things,
true,
not
like,
like vehicles, certain things, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta really, it's everybody says military grade. No, it's not. Military grade is really the cheapest shit that they basically get. And certain things they don't go cheap on, but they'll fucking spend like 30 times more than what they should, you know? And some things they just fucking wastefully spend money on, like getting rid of the M203, the grenade attachment launcher, and replacing it with some plastic grenade launcher that only you had to be right-handed basically because it only opened up from the right side. You can't do that, man. They're fucking idiots. You know how much they wasted on that? Billions of dollars.
Fuck.
So if I could explain something to you, harmonized, like for like on a civilian level, for like AR-15s, right? You can buy mil spec grade AR-15s, but
Oh, yes.
there are better grades. There are better grades that you can buy, but they're very expensive.
Bon appetit, everybody out there about to smoke.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
they
I
are.
would
They
say
are
this.
expensive. He's not lying.
If you are gonna buy an AR-15, at least buy something that is mil spec. Like there's all different kinds, but for the best example would be a Colt AR-15. You know, a mil spec Colt AR-15, and there's going to be certain things about
That's a
gun.
Colt. That's the thing that I trust. I will only buy a Colt AR M4. I will not buy.
There are other good brands that are mil spec.
No, yeah, I was saying for myself, I trust Colt's brand. Reason why I trust Colt's brand is because in the military, I used the Colt's brand.
Yeah, I gotta let you shoot one of my Spikes Tacticals just so you can feel it out.
Yeah, I want to try it.
It's a good. It's not a Colt, but it was basically the same price.
Is it 5.56 round? Hey, Pickle, I'm coming now. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's 5.56. It's a multi.
How much is 5.56 rounds right now?
Pretty cheap. I think there should be around 20 cents a round or less.
I'm talking about if I wanted to go to the store, how much would it be? Because if
you
I'm
wanna
gonna
get like
fire
1,000
it, I want to fire it. I
If
want to
you
buy
wanna
my
get-
rounds so you don't have to waste yours.
I'd have to look on like ammoseek.com. You probably want to buy them offline. If you buy it at the store, they're gonna upcharge you. Here's the thing.
Hey, Wop, we're going to the
Can I tell you
Indian.
something?
We're going to the Indian reservation to get them, brother.
You used to be able to get Federal, which is a brand, Federal Ammunition, which I trust their ammo. Federal Ammunition used to be able to get military grade 5.56 ammunition from Walmart, but they stopped doing that. And this was just a couple years ago. Yes, used to be, dude. I used to be able to get Yep, you could get 1,000.
So wait a minute, my boy's not lying when he says he has police grade ammunition. I thought that was just a bullshit thing.
I mean, it depends on the ammo.
He got it for his Glock.
Well,
and
what you might be talking about is departments will only approve the use actually of certain rounds usually. Like you can carry whatever gun you want, but a lot of times And yeah, because some departments you can carry around like whatever Glock or whatever, but they might make you carry a Glock. Like you can't carry like some other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wap.
But
Like he has it, so you know what? He has
no, I
military
have some
grade
too.
F. You got military grade 5.56?
Yeah,
Okay. I like military grade. Good
you
shit.
gotta buy. I think if you want to like really test out your AR-15, you gotta buy it online.
I was.
I don't know I don't know where else you can get military grade except for online, but I know. I'll look it up right now.
Do you have any
I'll
tracer
show you.
rounds? Do you have any tracer rounds?
No, I only have steel core green tip rounds.
Do you? Can we buy tracer rounds around here?
Yeah,
We
you want
can.
to shoot. You want
Okay.
to shoot the regular 5.56 55 grain rounds, but you also want to test your AR with the 72 grain or
Yeah.
62 grain green tip steel core rounds.
I'm saying we're firing with yours. I don't know if you ever fired. Have you ever fired the rounds I just told you about? Oh my god, it just slipped my mind what I just said to you about. No, it
I've
was
never fired a.
tracer,
I've never
tracer
done.
rounds, tracer rounds,
No, I've
tracer.
never fired tracer.
Never.
I've
Okay,
only
so
ever fired
basically, tracer rounds. If you
regular and green tip.
okay, so tracer rounds. If you guys have never used them, basically they are the best things to ever use when you're night shooting. Reason why is when you're using tracer rounds, and we use them a lot, and we love them in the military, is when basically if you guys ever watch those night videos where you're watching them, basically it looks like a bunch of bullets going by like at high speed. It's basically just tracer rounds they're shooting. But the tracer round basically shows you where your shot is going in the night, and you will be surprised when you are shooting at the enemy how off your shot is and how much a tracer round helps you so much.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize they think when you shoot a bullet that it travels straight, completely
Yes.
straight, but a bullet actually has a path and
the
it kind of
tracer round
weaves.
glows in the dark, or has like a light?
Yeah.
Or...
So
Yeah, it
so
has,
basically, basically when it gets
magnesium in
fired,
it.
magnesium. So basically, when you fire, when it's going down the barrel, I guess with it spinning down the barrel, that basically the spin is what activates the magnesium. I think Roppy could correct me, but they didn't really give into what they told us what it was. But basically, once it comes out the barrel, you're basically able to see where the round's going. Like I watched 5.56 rounds with tracers with off a 249 when we were at the range, and I never knew that when you're firing it at such high rate, the bullets will curve left or right. I didn't know that. I was like, what the hell? And they're like, yeah, you got to control where it's going. You're holding it too loose. Hold it tight.
Not only that, when you shoot a bullet, even if the gun was completely straight, when you shoot a bullet, it actually takes like a path that kind of weaves. Like yeah, it's gonna like you're aiming it. It oscillates as it travels, essentially.
Correct.
When you shoot the bullet, it doesn't just go fucking like straight.
Yeah.
It like fucking, it kind of, you know how a football spins through the air, kind of? And think about how sometimes it kind of oscillates.
Spiral.
It doesn't exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also oscillates.
Yep.
And when the bullet's traveling so fast, that effect is increased. So it's more like a squiggly pattern
Correct.
than like a straight line.
That's very correct.
And that's what he's talking about. What, like when you fire out of like the AR, or any gun, it'll blow your mind to see actually how the bullet path. It's like a bird or something flying.
Yeah.
Like at a high rate of speed, or like a bug,
And when
or
you're
a lightning bug.
Yep. Like when you're shooting at night too, it also shows you that at night your peripherals are fucked. You have to basically you have to shooting in day and night is completely opposite. People think it's the same thing. It's really not, because when it's at night, everything's more dark around you. So especially using NVGs. NVGs was really hard, especially because you also had an ACOG you were using. So like, it is what it was, and it was what it was. If you get what I mean. But
That's actually a lot of the reason. Not only are like people in the military carrying around like these like heavy equipment and backpacks, but the positions that you have to put yourself in with all that gear on to get like down and be able to like sight into the rifle, like he said, with all that gear and shit on. It fucks your back up and stuff, dude.
It does. That's what I'm
Bad.
saying. Your position screwed. Like when you put your ruck down, you have to use your ruck. You basically take your ruck when you're getting into a firing position. If you guys are watching stream, you take your ruck, you put it down on the ground, and you basically just lay down on your ruck. You basically get down like this. If you have your ruck sitting up, or you lay your ruck down and you lay all the way down in a prone position, and the ruck is used as your weapon's mantling. And sometimes they'll tell you, do not use your, do not put the saw, like the 249, don't flip out the tripod, or don't do this, or don't do that, because I don't know, some bullshit.
Oh, okay.
But
Is the ruck the big ass backpack?
yeah, it's the big backpack that they put on their back. Yeah, the higher the ruck sits on your back, the better. That's why when you see people, or you see me, if I'm carrying a backpack, I like to sit a backpack really high on my back, because the more higher you carry everything up on your back, the less weight you're putting on your lower back, so then you're not getting tired as a lot more.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's some pretty good advice.
I'm pretty sure Wappy
Dude.
carries his backpack up high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
anytime
say,
I wear a backpack.
Yeah,
Is
because
it-
I gotta be careful though, because you know what, riding that longboard with like too much in the backpack,
yeah.
that could fuck your back up. Yeah, especially if you you're gonna fall and you're trying to stop yourself from like base planning.
Yeah,
Oh,
just put some
shit.
fire in here.
Hellcat, was the ruck? Because I've heard it's like what, like 100 or 200 pounds. Like, is it that heavy?
What?
Or
Where's
it
my
depends,
water?
like what you're doing.
I was never in the military, but from what I've heard from military friends, it depends on
I need
your
your water.
your position, like in what you're doing. Yes, some people carry more stuff than
Yeah,
other people.
I've heard it's like heavy, so I'm like, that's why I'm like.
Yeah.
asking.
Okay.
Yeah, it really just depends. But I think there's probably a general range. He could probably let you know, but from what I've heard, it definitely depends on what you're doing. Because you got to think like your overall like gear together, not just the backpack, but like your gun too. Like some of those guys are carrying like fucking like machine guns, you know, or light machine guns around, which are like really heavy. Like he said like an M249.
Yeah.
That's like super heavy to
Well,
carry
no,
around.
no, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's 15 to 18 pounds. The
Yeah,
240 Bravo is 24 to 28 pounds altogether with the its tripod weight. The tripod for it weighs like alone by itself 20 pounds.
That's brutally heavy.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
and another guy carries the tripod for the 249. I don't even know where Pickle went. I just lost Pickle.
Compared to like an AR-15,
Okay, I see it now.
which like a light AR-15 could be like anywhere from like
My
5,
apologies. You're good. You're
6
good.
pounds.
Yeah.
And that, like, if you're carrying even like an AR-15, 5 or 6 pounds, and you carry that thing around for long enough, it starts to feel heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean all the weight adds up.
Ammo cans full of ammunition are heavy as fuck. Try carrying those up the stairway to heaven in Fort Benning, Georgia.
God, that sounds.
Yeah, I've got, bro,
That's why
done it.
people like puke and stuff. You know what I mean?
I've done it, bro. And then we had to carry a guy up it as well. And then we also had to we were also taking turns as 4 squads, basically pulling, or as a unit, basically pulling a half ton up the hill as well, with our own body weight.
Fuck, man. That's fucking brutal.
Read the note. What's the note? What note? Right here? Okay. Okay. At the outpost, you can buy things you need from vending machine in the wall or choose in the drone marketplace. Players can sell things on the map. Click on the green circles to see the cost.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright. See if it works. Can you guys hear me?
I'm gonna get on Rust soon, but what I might do is
I don't
end
see any
my
water there. Is she writing
stream
something
just a little
down?
bit. Yeah, let me end my stream for a little bit. So I want to do a couple things off stream.
Can't afford, can't afford, can't afford, can't afford. Okay. No.
Let's see,
No.
where did I leave my pants?
That's crazy. What are we looking for? Water in here? Is that what we're looking for again? They sell water? Damn, I can't afford nothing in these things. Oh my God. Oh, okay, okay. I get what you mean, sorry. I said they don't let you buy water here? What a bunch of assholes. Ah, okay. You got different stuff and different things. Okay, I get what you mean. Building, okay. Shit. I see water right here. Oh! Oh well.
Damn, that looks like a fire longboard.
Click on a vending machine to place an order for delivery. Ah. I see tools and stuff. Clothes and weapons. Okay.
Shit, it's in my car.
Interesting. This is drone marketplace. Zoom out player. Oh, players on map cell. Okay. Alright, that's cool. It's scuba gear down there at the ocean. That's pretty awesome. Alright, Pickle. Thank you. Wap City's gonna be on later.
I'm gonna do some shit.
Blackjack?
I'm gonna actually be on in just like a couple hours.
Yeah, that's funny. That's pretty cool.
I'm watching your stream right now.
Yes, you can gamble scrap.
Who are you
That's pretty
watching?
cool. Mine?
Oh. Let's see if my Discord's working.
Yeah, you're fine. I hear you, man. I hear you, dog.
Are you hearing me? Oh, okay. That's because I just left my house. I disconnected from the Wi-Fi, so.
Damn,
Oh.
Rust is blowing up on Kick, dude. I've been streaming Rust on Kick since like, I don't fucking know, dude, for a while, on and off.
And the community's
They
growing.
never had this many viewers or streamers, people streaming Rust. This is crazy. It's taking over. Oh my God, there's so many people streaming Rust.
You guys could do the new
How do
Rust
I
meta.
press?
Oh my God. Dude, there's more people streaming Rust than there are I think, in Just Chatting.
What the fuck just happened? I just turned the map into something. I don't know what I did.
Holy
Oops.
shit, dude. I didn't realize there was this many people streaming Rust. That's insane.
Oh. Do I follow? Who's this Ben guy? Why is he saying, how am I still controlling the whole server? Is this guy a hacker and hacking the server? I don't know.
They could do that, Russ.
Yeah, they can hack, bro. I'm pretty sure this is a hackable game, right? What?
Well, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Just fucking, you're right. There's
Hey,
hackers everywhere.
marijuana.
I just hope it's not one of those fucked up hackers, because I've heard I forget what
Oh, yeah,
old Call
hemp
of Duty, but
seeds.
my brothers were telling me that there's like I think it was like the First World War, or, I don't know, one of these Call of Duties, the hackers could like somehow like hack your PC somehow. It's fucked. Or they could get your IP address. I don't know what else.
I'm gonna put these hemp seeds away. I'll put them up for now. Cloth. What do I do now? When someone dies, loot on their body to try it on me. Oh, I think I knew how to do that the other day. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's crazy. Your stuff's there. Did she get her stuff back? Oh, you take it all. Oh, okay. Huh?
Is Whoppy a felon? Because I might have a job for him.
Whoppy's not a felon.
Okay, good. The recreational park for shooting range is hiring right now.
Oh. Whoppy get too crazy with a gun.
No, you're not allowed to carry a gun on property, but you can be a safety measure, you can be a customer service, or you can
Still
be
there?
trained for guns.
Yes, sir. Melanie said that the shooting range is hiring.
For the city. For the recreational park. I just know they an application.
That put
I
me in
think about
doctor's
that, but you know
clothes.
what?
Yeah, Betty Davis is hiring.
You probably have to. You probably can't smoke any weed. You gotta quit. I bet for something like that. Almost certainly.
Do you think they do like drug tests often for that type of job? Most likely, right?
Well, to be honest, they're trying to change the law, but federally, marijuana is still illegal.
Yeah.
And when you go to purchase a gun, they ask you if you are addicted to marijuana, right? Are you a chronic? It doesn't ask you if have you ever smoked weed once? That's not what it says. It asks you if you are a chronic user of marijuana, right? Which
Yeah.
we know a lot of people in America are definitely smoking a lot of weed and buying guns.
Better than smoking cigarettes.
Without a doubt.
Then
well,
technically, can I tell you something? It's a technicality. It's really to get drug traffickers. Essentially, they more than likely wouldn't go after like Joe Schmo, who wants to own a Glock because he doesn't want some guy to crack his skull in because he lives on a dangerous street. And Joe Schmo likes to smoke weed at night. They're not going to bother that guy. But if he were to get into some sort of trouble somehow with the law or something, that could create some problems. So you basically want to keep your marijuana and your guns separate, not only physically, but like, let's say you get really baked out, you're smoking some weed. You do not want to have a gun in your possession because technically that would be illegal, right? Now, by law, right? Now, we know that some people probably smoke a little weed, you know, the night before, and maybe they have to wake up and go and do something they have to carry. People, you know, people get that, right? Understand that. But if a cop were to pull you over and say, and you were to admit to like smoking weed the night before, if they wanted to give you a hard time, they could really fuck with you. So, yes.
So you just got to be wise, and
I would keep the marijuana and the guns separate especially until they change the law.
those laws. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't buy a gun. I think you should support
What
the
did
Second
you say it
Amendment,
was? What / buy?
No, buy a gun.
Shop.
Shop.
Yep. No, he's talking about for the game. Yeah. No, I would say just be prudent. You know, obviously the two main things that they worry about with people with guns are mentally ill people and people who are felons. Those are the two big no-nos. And hardcore drug users, like if someone is like obviously and outwardly addicted, you know, like some homeless person on fentanyl, you know, is not going to walk off the street into the gun store and buy a gun. It's just not going to happen.
You know what?
Yeah.
They could probably buy a gun off of someone else and get one. Yeah, for sure.
Street gun?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know what I mean? The gun shops are not going to like if you go into a gun shop, they're not going to like completely look at you and be like, oh, you look like you smoke weed. Get the hell out of here or something, right? They're not going to do something like that, more than likely. I guess it depends on where you are. I've been surprised, actually, in the past myself. I've been both to shooting ranges and to gun stores where people were fully decked out in marijuana apparel, firing off guns at the range. And I've been at the gun store in LA, in Los Angeles, where some dude, this like straight up cholo dude, walked in the gun store like smelling like buds, like out the wazoo, like hella buds.
What did I do to the blueprint and learn it?
And they didn't care in the LA one?
My bad. I don't know why I went.
I don't know. This was, you know, one specific situation. It can't be guaranteed.
I guess just because everyone smokes weed here or something.
Yeah, I mean, I became a gun owner in California. If that gives you any information, like I bought my first fire. Yeah, and I was very careful about those type of laws. I did my research. I actually quit like before I bought my first gun. I like quit basically, or cut down more or less. Quit. Yeah. We'll just say I quit. I quit smoking weed because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't a habitual addictive user. So I wouldn't trip on that too much, but I also would never openly, if here's the thing, especially when I first became a gun owner, I kind of like chilled out on the whole, anything about marijuana being a part of my image. I like cleaned up my look and everything just to look more, to look more presentable just as a upstanding citizen, someone who owns a gun. And I like kept all that stuff into consideration. But dude, I've met so many people that smoke hella weed, that have CCWs, that, you know,
they're just like reckless.
Are just normal people. No, they're normal. There's just so many people like that smoke weed that own guns. I was surprised because being someone who became a gun owner in California, right? That's where I became a gun owner. I knew that like tons of people smoked weed there, and I was curious about like how that kind of played in, that law with, you know, it's federally illegal. Yeah, so dude, if you buy a gun, go make sure you're sober.
What do I need? Because there's a gun range that I've been to a couple of times.
I would buy,
Just like
as far as I
do DoorDash deliveries, but I've checked out the guns. Like I've never shot guns there because like when I asked,
would
they
That's
go
a
always say,
small
like, you need a
refinery. That's
partner.
awesome.
I would
Those
go
are
buy
pretty cool.
yourself
I saw
a
that over
partner.
at the outpost.
Yeah.
One of these
I would
ones
go
over
buy
here.
yourself a 22.
This one right here, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
22.
I think it's pretty cool.
And I would get like a Ruger 1022 or a Ruger Charger pistol.
Do I need like I think they do a background check or something, but like do I need like a gun permit or do I need to like pay a fee
You
to buy a
need
gun?
handgun safety certificate if you want to purchase a handgun, and that was when I left California. I don't know if they've changed the law. You're gonna need to like do a little research into that, but I know that it's actually easier to acquire like a long gun, like especially something just like a 22. And the cops and the liberal politicians and
I'm just gonna
the
build another base right now,
and
not the practice
your
building.
liberal local Californian neighbors and just all
GG.
everyone in California,
Yes, sir. All right,
they
then.
will be a lot less worried about someone who owns a 22 than someone who has like an AR-15. They hate AR-15 in California. They have tried to
Ban them, right?
Yeah, but it's been so much shit's been overturned, and then they
online
passed the law again, and then overturned it.
Oh shit.
If you're not going to buy, dude, if you're gonna go buy a 22, shit, you could go buy one today. I think they make you wait 10 days.
Oh, until you could pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know if they've changed that. I don't know, but that's when I bought my first gun and all my guns in California. I had to wait 10 days.
Oh shit.
Because they do a really
so you don't
they do
go
a
out
really
there
thorough.
and kill someone, right? Like pretty much.
They do a really thorough. They do the most thorough background check
What do you want to do, guys?
in the
What about
nation.
What about Nevada? Like, was it a lot easier to buy a gun there?
Yes, Nevada is a much more gun-friendly state. Although things are changing, and I wouldn't be surprised if they like ban open carry in the next.
There you go. Have a good one. You too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they.
Sorry.
No, you're good, man. Do it.
No, I was just dropping off an order. My bad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What were you saying, bro?
About California has the strictest gun laws in the nation.
The background levels too, right? You're saying that they do a very thorough one.
Yeah, dude. That's why it takes so long.
What was I gonna say? So I need a gun safety certificate, and then
For a handgun.
that should be good. A handgun certificate.
Handgun safety certificate.
Do I need a fucking
Depending on the gun store you go to.
I don't know, cause
Yeah.
the gun store
I like
I already
this
asked
one.
like 2 or 3
That's a
times. They always
cool
say
door.
like, oh, you need a partner
Proof of residence.
to like shoot.
You need a what?
You need like a partner to shoot or something. So you don't. I don't know why. I think so you don't like kill yourself or something. I don't
At the
fucking know.
range?
Yeah, there's like a range and a gun
What-
store.
Where do you live? Like,
Simi
don't tell
Valley.
me exactly. Simi Valley.
Yeah.
How
it's,
far is that from like Silmar?
Not that far. It's like a 20-minute drive.
I used to go to a guns. My first gun store I went to was there. It was owned by these really nice Armenian people. I don't know if it's still open, but they're. How far are you from? Well, then, yeah. What
Yeah,
about
20
Van
minutes.
Nuys? Van Nuys.
Like just like the same, like a distance on the freeway.
Okay.
They're like almost like right next to each other.
Yo, you remember Elliot Roger?
Elliot Roger.
Yeah, he's the guy that was like the incel guy that like went up and like shot women and stuff.
No.
And they make memes of him.
I don't.
Let me
think
see
so.
if I can find. Yeah, he was like a meme. This guy right here. And he did a shooting.
Let me see. Let me.
He's from
pull the
California.
Discord.
Well, I didn't know this when I bought my gun at this gun store, but he also purchased one of
This
his
guy?
guns. Yeah, he purchased one of his guns at the gun store that he like committed crime.
I felt like I've seen his face before online or something.
Yeah, you have. He's like people use
A big
him
meme.
to meme. Yeah. Okay, so this is the gun store I would actually recommend to go to, and it has a
Target
shooting range. I
Okay,
know
and
it's.
You don't need a.
You live
partner?
in Simi though. You're in Ventura, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the gun stores and the people's attitudes towards guns are actually a little bit more relaxed in Ventura County. To be honest with
Really?
you.
Maybe it's just
But I
that
do,
store.
if you want to go to LA, I recommend this gun store. I know there's a guy in that holding that shotgun in the photo. I know him personally. I highly recommend going here. I used to go to their shooting range and shoot my guns. I bought two guns there. I bought a Glock and I bought a 357 Magnum revolver, a Ruger SP-101, Glock 9mm. Yeah. And I got my 22, the first one. It was the first gun that we shot when you guys came out.
Dude, who the hell's
I got
shooting
that
outside my
one.
shit? Oh, it's
I got
Pico
that
shooting.
one from this other gun store. I don't even know if they're open. They were in Silmar. They're a much smaller gun store. I highly recommend this gun store right here.
So it's a gun store and a shooting range, right? You're saying?
Yes.
And then you don't need a partner to shoot.
No.
Oh wait, it does say to rent a firearm, you must be in a party of 2 or more. I guess that's to rent. Maybe so. If I bring my own, I should be fine.
Yeah, I would. Now here's
I
the
wonder
thing.
if it's like. I wonder if it's like
They're
a
gonna.
new
They
law or
might. They're
something.
maybe, but they're gonna do this like handgun safety thing, and they're actually gonna give
Yeah.
you like a gun, and you need to be able to. Don't. First of all, number one thing is even though it's unloaded, don't point it accidentally at anyone. Like if there's someone behind the counter, muzzle awareness is key. If you
Amen.
discipline, if you show good discipline with your awareness of the muzzle, they'll probably go easy on you. But if like they hand you the gun and you just start turning around the gun store and like muzzle flagging everyone, they'll instantly fail you. That's like the golden test. Is that basically when they first hand you the gun, the way you handle it and the way you react to handling it is like because
So
like
it's a
written
like point
test.
it like on the floor or just away from people.
I would keep it pointed at the ground. Like if they hand you the gun, I would instantly just like point it towards the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
Or up. You could point it up too. But see, it depends. You know, like
If there's somebody in front of me. Right.
Nampa, he was in the Navy. They keep their guns a lot of times pointed up. Unless you're in a submarine, it doesn't really matter. You're fucked either way. But if you're on a boat, you keep your guns pointed up.
I think there's somebody coming Pico's way.
Oh, okay.
So,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Now, for example, because I live in an apartment, I have to be very careful of
They're
handling
coming from
any
the east
loaded
of where
guns
I'm at.
because there's only one direction right now
180.
where I'm facing the sliding glass
100,
door,
between 80 and 100.
where it's technically a safe direction because it goes into concrete. There's a wall and then there's concrete. So if something were to happen,
It would get stopped.
it would get stopped. Yeah. So it's something that I try to like be really mindful of. And then like, you know, there's people above me, potentially could be people below me, right? Left and right, every fucking direction. So for me, when I lived in the condo I lived in, I used to kind of be a little bit looser. Like I would have like more guns kind of sitting out. But now I basically keep them like mostly all locked up except for a couple small handguns.
Yeah, that's good in case of a break-in and then your fucking guns get stolen.
Yeah, when I leave, I lock everything up, dude. I even lock some of my electronics up when I leave my house. Like if I was going to go out of town, I would lock up my recording equipment.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Me too. I freak out when I leave out of town to my PC and shit.
Yeah, it's good. You should put it in the closet and lock that shit up, dude. And throw a bunch of clothes on top of it. You know what I mean? Because you never know. Someone will just come and grab that tower and be like, fuck yeah, I'm going to play Rust. You know what I mean?
But
I think these guys are
I love to
trying
educate like potential new gun owners. I think, you know, you don't seem like crazy or anything, man. You know, obviously not.
I would just have a gun for safety, bro. I would just like always have it like locked away. Like
I would start off because
oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I would start off now. I think they require you to get some sort of safe to lock it up too. So you have to like. Not only, like,
shit! They shot me from far away, and I was just looking.
Like there are other ways to like lock your gun up, so to speak. But yeah, you have to like.
Somebody put Pickle.
So let's say you buy, a Ruger Charger pistol, which is a technically a pistol. Oh yeah, you'd have to get the handgun safety certificate.
Oh,
Damn it.
okay.
The Ruger 1022 rifle would be your best bet. They might try to sell you the takedown model.
Oh man.
I would advise against the takedown model. I know it seems convenient because you can basically break the gun in half and stow it away.
Oh, okay.
But
Does it fall apart over time?
no, there can be reliability issues.
Oh, okay.
It could be more likely to jam. Not always. I know with the Ruger Charger pistol that was confirmed to be an issue. And it's basically built like off of the Ruger 1022. So I would assume that to be the same case. I have just a regular Ruger 1022. It's not the takedown model.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't really had too many issues. It has jammed here and there, but I think that was more due to like the shitty magazines or bad ammunition. 22 is really finicky. You'll learn that. It's a good gun to learn on though, because you will learn how to clear jams, stovepipes, and different things. Because it's definitely gonna at one point.
People start shooting at me, Wop, from far away.
Unless you have like a phenomenal, some crazy good like 22. Sometimes I've heard of Marlin. Marlin makes, that's a gun manufacturer. I've heard of some Marlins being like really good and they don't jam and stuff. You could also go with something like a lever action rifle. It kind of looks like
lever action.
It looks kind of like a cowboy gun.
Oh, okay.
It's got like a little lever on it near the trigger, and you have to crank it to like crank rounds in. But those
Man,
are
guys, I don't
actually
know what else to do.
those are super liberal friendly, and you can actually, I mean, if you get good with lever action, you can shoot pretty fast. And they're relatively reliable, especially for like 22s. It's like a good build. Henry Rifle Company makes some really good. Or you could just.
How much are these like rifles and guns? Like usually like 500 or like 1,000 or?
It's going to be a little bit more in California, just because, right? So everything's always a little more. But right here, I'll show you. This is a Ruger 1022 carbine. Let me find the one that I have.
Do you know if I could like buy a gun online in California?
No, you can't buy it online. You have to go to the gun store.
Damn. Because I've heard that there's like places where you could buy the gun parts and assemble the gun, but I don't know if it's
Try building your first base. Farmwood and craft a wooden hammer and the blue map.
I don't even see like they don't even sell the same Ruger 1022 that I had anymore. This is the closest one. I have the one with the flash hider. I have this one that looks all like tactical and shit, which is crazy. So this is the one I would go for. You can get a wood stock too if you want. If you like the look of wood. If you prefer the look of wood.
Yeah.
Here's. That's Ruger's official website. Here's like a picture of it. It's going to run you about $400 or $500 out the door with the background. Yeah, with the background check and everything.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. It's California friendly. California has a list of approved weapons essentially, or guns, and it's not only by like the manufacturer, the maker manufacturer. It's down to like the model number, like very specifically. So like, for example, and I actually love Gen 3 Glocks. Gen 3 Glocks, they still make them because of California. So there's like an irony, because I love Gen 3 Glocks. I think Gen 3 Glocks, you can also, by the way, not that I would recommend it, Gen 3 Glocks can be converted to fully automatic very easily. The newer Glocks, they've made it much harder. You have to replace components and get like a different slide and stuff. The Gen 3 Glocks, literally you can buy one of those drop-in.
Can I add on to this space, guys? Can I add on to it or no?
I've never done such a thing, but you can go full auto. So it's kind of the irony of California with the Gen 3 Glocks is kind of funny. And I don't know, they may have changed. I don't know if they approved Gen 4. I'd have to look it up.
Is that why there's a video I saw somebody here in California. I don't know what kind of gun he had, but it was like a small gun, and then he had like a barrel, like the ammo looked like a barrel, it was like a circle. And when he was firing, he was like firing fast. I wonder if he modded his gun like that, because he had a pistol and it was like rapid fire.
Close your
So I don't
door.
know what the fuck he did.
Hellcat, don't leave
I
your door
know,
open.
but those people are watching me and they're gonna start shooting at me. Oh. Ah.
I would just like keep it simple though, like with your first gun buy, personally. I wouldn't run and like
Yeah.
get a handgun right away. Another thing, like when you do the handgun safety certificate, a lot of the safety stuff like can be learned on a rifle, and then you'll like when you go to do your test, you'll pass it, because depending on the gun store, they might give you like a hard time or something just for something very small.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Just
No, I'm
just learn
serious.
off the
Yeah.
rifle.
I would just go with a 22 rifle first, because then like when you go to get a handgun, you'll have good experience and everything. And
Oh man,
you'll
I didn't
also
want to
get,
build that like that. How do I
you'll
get
get
it to
trigger
wall?
discipline, muzzle discipline, like knowing
Wow.
not to like tag people, flag people with even if the gun's unloaded, because like you always treat every gun as if it were loaded. Like you should like never point like a gun at someone as a joke, and like not even point it at them, even if you
Yeah,
think,
'cause
oh, the
that's,
safety's on. That's
like
assault,
right? Yeah.
Yes, you can go to prison for that. And I mean, for example, it's happened in gun stores before. In Nevada, I used to go to this gun store, and the gun store owner explained the situation that happened. He said one time 2 guys came in, they were all like 2 friends, like goofing around and stuff. And like, one guy said he wants to buy a gun. He's like interested in buying a gun, right?
Yeah.
And so the gun store owner like lets him look at the gun, and then he decides to like point it at his friend. You know what I mean? And like he pulls the trigger, and the gun's not loaded. There's nothing in it, but the gun store owner, has like not only video footage but firsthand account. He calls the police and he says, "This guy just committed a crime. He just pointed a gun at his friend, thinking it's a joke." And the cops charged the guy. I don't think he ended up getting jail time. They like ended up letting him off with like some sort of like fine and community service and all
Right.
bullshit. But
Well, his
still,
friend-
dude.
His friend probably dropped the charges, right? Of anything.
No, it wasn't his friend.
No?
It was the gun store owner called it in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like an issue of safety.
Yeah,
Like
no, it's kind of like a good like warning to like take it serious, right? Like don't fuck around.
Yeah. I hope he never does that again. I mean, like that was so stupid. I mean, you got to be careful. Like like owning a gun is like serious, dude. It's like owning a car. Like it's very similar. Like you could get in your car right now. You could drive down Hollywood Boulevard, up on the sidewalk, and just run over like fucking 100 people, right? You
Yeah,
could really
pretty
fuck some
much.
people up, right?
How do you use
Yeah.
voice chat,
Yeah.
y'all?
So
But I
a gun's even worse. A gun's even worse in some ways than a car, because it's better in some ways because a car is like almost like a constant danger, because in a way a gun's better because usually it's in your holster and you're only shooting it if you're at the range or if there's a self-defense situation. A car, you're using that shit all the time. It's a deadly threat constantly. So driving a car is kind of like walking around with a gun in your hand. It's like basically like you could compare that. Like
Yeah.
driving a car is kind of like walking around with a loaded gun in your hand, because like you could hurt someone potentially at any point. But
Not everyone can
you
drive either.
exactly. And same
Yeah.
thing with guns. Not everyone can shoot. But with a gun, it's more serious though, in the sense that a car
Hello?
can be off. A car can be off and parked and could be pointed in someone's direction, to where it could potentially travel either rear or front, right? And it can be off, and we know that it's relatively safe. Whereas like a loaded gun, even sitting out on a table with a bunch of people sitting at it, is a risk.
Yeah.
like if there was a round table, let's say, or any table where people are sitting across from each other,
Mm.
and
You're pretty
someone
much
just sets a gun out on a table and unholstered and loaded, that's right there is an issue because that's
You're pretty much you're pretty much
you're
holding a
muzzle
bomb.
flagging.
You're pretty much
Yeah,
holding
you know
a
what I mean.
bomb
There's
on the table.
potential so
No,
like you can
chat,
compare that. You can compare the two things. Like a car in some ways is more dangerous because we use them more. Guns we don't use as much. But the maximum potential for outright damage, yeah, a gun is definitely worse in a lot of ways. But there you go. It's kind of weird though because people that drive shouldn't necessarily own a gun, right?
Yeah,
Like there's a lot of
like
people that can have their license and they can drive, but some of those people should never own a gun, right? They're felons, they're psychopaths. But it's kind of weird though, because then we put them behind the wheel of a car where they could just go, you know what? I got this fucking 4x4 fucking Chevy with a fucking a deer fucking whatever those like
the deer antlers on the front or something.
no, the fucking custom bumpers that people get on their trucks where you can like crash into a deer and it'll like so it doesn't damage your car.
Oh, like
The grills, it's like a grill that goes over the front of your truck.
like the cop one, right? Like those, the front.
Yeah, I'm just fucking retarded. I can't explain. But yeah, people get those like like a truck, like a souped up truck with like a big ass truck with something like that on there. Dude, you could really fuck some people up. But we'll put people who we would never give a gun behind the wheel of something like that and let them drive it down the road. But we won't let them own a gun. It is kind of weird. Not that they should own a gun. I'm not saying they should. But it's also kind of weird that we let them drive. I think that's weird. Yeah. Here, you can't own a gun. You might kill a bunch of people. But here, take this car, and you can go buy a bunch of fertilizer and diesel fuel, and there you go.
This kind of reminds me of like what you're saying, like a felon could just drive the car. Like there was a story here, like in LA. I think it was like a year ago or a year and a half. Somebody there was like police academy like running like across the street, I guess. And he like drove like right into them and ran over like 20 plus people and like injured a lot of them in critical condition. So
dude,
yeah,
you
there's
never
definitely
know what people are going to do these days.
You know what? I'm gonna get this
Police
water
officer or
bucket.
not.
Really? Yeah. Mine's like Michael Farbo.
Yo, definitely get a gun, but do your research.
yeah on the laws and then
on the laws. You want to make sure that you feel comfortable when you go. You got to fill that paperwork out. You definitely want to be sober. Don't have any marijuana on your car. Don't even smell like weed. Don't even have a flake of weed on your clothing. You know what I mean? Type stuff. Yeah, and you're gonna also whatever gun you buy, you're gonna have to research the proper safe or whatever you need to lock that up to make it safe.
oh, okay, in case like police were to go to my house or some shit.
It's just a law in California.
Yeah.
You have to look into it. There's a kind of like sometimes like loopholes. Like you can get like sometimes I think if you just have like a gun lock, that might work. But I think you got to look at that. From what I remember last, you had to have like a safe or something, or some way to lock it up. And now there's like different options, but it has to be approved by the California Department of Justice. So when you go and purchase a safe or lockbox for your weapon, you want to make sure it's the right size.
And it's approved.
And it's approved, yeah. Now, it could just be a cheap, you'll be surprised. Some of the shit that's approved is just a cheap piece of shit. It's not necessarily some crazy shit, unless they've upped their standards. But I would get something that's substantial.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, I didn't get
that's
to read that. How can I go back and read a chat that somebody put up?
T. Press T. Press
Okay,
T.
thank you.
So in what states can you?
Basically,
I was gonna ask, in what states can you hang your
Okay,
gun on the wall?
appreciate
Because I've
it,
seen some
Pickle.
Destiny streamer who has his gun on the wall.
a lot of
Fuck
states you could do
Destiny.
that.
Fuck Destiny.
A lot of states
Yeah.
you could do that. It
I only
depends
watch the
on.
kicker kit thing sometimes.
If you look at it closely, it might have like a trigger lock on it or something. Or he might even have one of those wall-mounted mechanisms where it's a mechanism that is
Crap, one of
secure,
those.
pretty much securely attached to the wall, and you can mount like a shotgun up on the wall or like a rifle, and you can get quick access with it, either with like a fingerprint, maybe like a key potentially.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it was like that advanced.
I think your best option is like to get just like a DOJ approved like under the bed. They have these like under the bed lock boxes, and you can bolt it, I think, either to your bed or to the floor. It's better if you can bolt it to like the floor. You know what I mean?
Bolting it, I think I would just like bolt it to the bed, but for convenience, like in case I need to move. Because bolting it to the floor, like you'd leave holes in the floor, right? Like
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you have to get it installed though.
Oh shit.
Professional installation, you have to have someone like drill into the concrete.
I did that like not too long ago to build a fence. You know how my backyard, like I don't know if you saw it, but I pretty much separated the backyard from like the going to like the outside of the house to like the little yard in the garage, and yeah, I had to like drill like holes into the ground, and that shit took a while.
This is
like,
basically like what I'm talking about right here.
Like bolting it on.
Oh wait, hold on. I posted it twice. I was trying to copy the image. Hold on. Copy.
I don't know. There's people landed outside of my place. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know if this would fit. What? I'm trying to copy the fucking image. That's Amazon for you. You have to click at it to look at it.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it right here.
This one's like, I guess this one's. Oh yeah, that should fit.
portable?
That I think that'll fit a Ruger 1022. But oh no, look, they show it under the bed, and they also show it installed into a vehicle as well. You could potentially, yeah, I would recommend definitely not storing it in your vehicle, because then if someone steals your car, they're gonna take a crowbar and pry that open, and then they have a gun, yeah, and then you could get in trouble. So that's actually not bad though. It's expensive, $600, but shit.
Damn.
You would have it for a lifetime. The gun itself is almost half the price of that. But that's how it tends to work out with these types of things. So yeah, getting a gun, you're probably gonna spend like $1,000, dude, because you need to get a safe.
A safe, certificate, gun.
Well, okay, if you get a handgun, here's the thing: if you do get a handgun, you can spend a lot less on a safe. You can spend like under $100 on some little safe.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because it would be tiny, right?
Yes,
pretty much.
That's the only thing. But here's the thing: if you invested into this, you'll be able to lock a whole bunch of guns in there.
So it's better to just get something big from the start and put all your gear.
I think so. This is kind of pricey. I bet you there's something similar from another company that would be less.
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Here's the other thing: if you want to go like really cheap, and these are actually built pretty well, you just need to get good locks, and you need to get one that is that's big enough. And then it's like you're playing Rust. You can get one of these job site boxes, like this one. This is a 48-incher. That should fit a rifle. It's probably, I don't see the price, but it's probably either the same price. Yep.
Oh, that does look like a Rust box.
Yeah, it's basically almost like the same price as that thing we were just looking at, to be honest. But it's actually made out of thicker steel. I will say that. But 2 guys can just pick one of these things up and carry it away.
Take all your guns.
Yeah.
And that's why
So if you do get
you
something like this,
recommend bolting it to the ground.
you can bolt this to the ground, or you can take like really heavy chains and then like a heavy weight, and you can bolt a heavy weight in the center to the 4 legs. You take 4 chains and you take 1 weight, and you bolt all 4 chains to the like, let's say 100-pound plate or like a 45-pound plate.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really hard to move at that point, because you know that plate sagging with chains and stuff, it's gonna bang everywhere. It's gonna be like a lot of sound. I mean, they could still take it. Here's the thing: you can bolt a fucking $5,000 safe to the ground. If someone wants your guns, they're gonna bring a fucking torch and they're gonna open that thing like a fucking can of sardines and take your shit.
Just bring one of those map torches that fucking melts.
Yes.
Right.
100%. I would go personally not with the job site box, because I mean, with fucking inflation, this shit's only $74 more than a job site box, and that shit's gonna take up a hell of a lot. That job site box is gonna take up a lot of space. I would go with the snap safe, underbed safe. It's an investment. There's other ones too, like, look at this one. This one's actually a little bit cheaper. Ooh, I kind of like this one better in some ways. See, you just gotta shop around and look at the reviews. See, this one's called Fastbox. Oh wait, I'm not streaming. Here, I'll paste this.
Here,
This one's $449. This one's over $100 cheaper. So this is their 47-inch model.
Okay, this one is nice.
And there's also a 40-inch model. Now you have to keep in mind the overall length. So like a Ruger 10-22 length. Let's see how much the length. It's 37 inches. Okay. So if you're buying a Ruger 10-22, and I think a lot of AR-15s would fit more than likely in the 40-inch. So, okay, so I actually found you a better deal here. So if you are going to get a gun, right, $323.
Yeah.
So this is basically going to be about the same price, a little bit less than the Ruger 10-22 itself. So that's more worth it. And I think, I don't know, but if you scroll down, it's probably approved for California use.
Approved.
It probably is. I don't know. I don't see it, but it probably is. And honestly, even if it, like, let's say even if it isn't, even if it isn't approved, you'll find something around the same price that is, for sure.
Oh, like the matches underneath or something.
Like, oh, here's an even cheaper option. These definitely get stolen. If you don't bolt this down, these people steal these full of guns. But if you bolt it down, it's a good, cheap option for a basic safe. And I do believe, I don't know what company this is. If this isn't the right company, there is a company where it's DOJ approved. But this isn't bad. Do you have a closet?
I like this. Dude, this would be perfect for my garage. Like this, I like this.
Don't put it in your garage.
Don't?
Whatever you do, no. And I mean, if you're gonna bolt it to the ground, then yes. But
yeah, pretty much.
Cover it up, though. Listen, cover it up, because if you open your garage and some opportunists see it rolling by, yes, they're gonna come. Try to come by. But this is definitely a good option here. It's got 16 gauge steel, so that's not too bad. I think the job site boxes actually have 11 gauge steel. So that
like what
does
is that, the
offer
grade of steel?
That's how thick it is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the lower the gauge, the thicker the steel.
So this is better.
The job site box would be better because it's 11 gauge.
Job site. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But it's also like a big hunk of shit that takes up a lot of room. But hey, now I'm glad I'm kind of showing you the ropes here.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I like that one because you could also have like the handgun thing on the side. I like that. It looks cool.
it's a good price too. Now, if you want to get
Yeah.
like a really expensive safe, you can spend fucking thousands of fucking dollars. Like the gun store I went to when I bought my first AR, I was like, oh, I need to get a gun safe. And he's like, we got a couple for sale. And I was like, how much? And he actually had a good deal. It was a really fucking big fucking safe. I don't even know how I would move it. He said $2,500. I was like,
Damn.
damn, I wish I
That's a
had, dude.
car. Oh
Yeah,
man.
no, I wish I had the money for it though, because that was actually a good deal. Because it
That was
was
a
like
good deal.
it was an $8,000 safe. It was just like old.
Wow. I'm pretty sure
It doesn't
maybe if I
matter though.
look on
It
on
doesn't matter that
Facebook,
it's old though. It's still, if it's like not rusted, there's no like
it works.
issues. It's a fucking safe, bro. I would just like, I like the under the bed stuff. I don't like
Just
those
because
big
it's like
standing
nearby.
ones. Yeah, you're gonna spend a little bit more, but like here's one. This one, the one we looked at, $323. The under the bed one. There's other ones too. Like, oh, this one's $319. This one says it'll fit an AR. This one's pretty slick, actually. This is the cheapest one I've seen so far. I would go with something like this personally. It's inconspicuous too, because dude, if it's under your bed,
320.
you can mount it to your bed.
Yeah. It definitely does look very like hidden, how you're saying.
Oh, I found one even cheaper. See, that's what Amazon does to you. Now, bear in mind the quality.
Is it nighttime?
Bear in mind, and also
Yeah,
if it's
Amazon
not
doesn't have the best quality.
if it's not like approved for the state use. I don't know if California still does that, but they used to have this thing
I guess
like
we gotta wait now,
the
guys.
thing
It's
you lock it up
nighttime.
in has to be approved by them. Like I was saying, this one, I bet you this one's definitely approved by the state of California. This is made by a major company right here. This is made by Hornady, and it has really good ratings. It's $400, but it is kind of like one of those buy once, cry once type situations.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it has RFID entry. The rifle safe comes with a 1,500-pound rated cable for added security. So that means, like, let's say you wanted to go to the shooting range.
Yeah.
You tether, there's a way to tether the cable that it comes with to, like, something in your car, like where you hook up one of the seats, like a seat hook or something, where the seat actually,
After all kids are home,
you
then I would
know,
do it.
connects
it
to
can't be
the,
like- So it can't be
yes,
pulled out the car.
yes, and then that way, like, if you were
I will go with you, okay?
going to a shooting range. Okay, so yeah, now keep this also in mind. There are benefits to the handgun thing. If you do
Did you find Destiny last
go the
time?
route straight of just going to a handgun, which you
Mic
can
off.
do, you might have to you might actually have to go to the shooting range / store that I told you about.
Yeah.
And talk to them and say, hey, you know, I want to get a gun. I know, like, I kind of would just rather get like a Ruger 1022 rifle as my first gun, but then I got to buy the safe to keep it locked up. You can call them and ask them all the details. Maybe some of this shit's changed. Maybe they'll just say, oh, no, you just need a trigger lock. They might just tell you what's up, and you might be able to just put a trigger lock on it and tuck it in your closet.
Call it a
I don't
day.
know. Yeah, because the laws change. California goes fucking back and forth with this shit, dude.
And I mean, also like, I'm in a different county right here. So do you think the counties would have different gun laws too, or?
Slightly different. They can, well, for example, I know Ventura County, if you wanted to get a concealed carry weapon permit, you would be way more likely to get one there than you ever would to be in LA.
Really?
You need to be loaded. You need to have money. You need to be a status figure.
In LA, right?
For Los Angeles, yes. It's they have this like my state is a shall issue state. My state is a shall issue state, which Nevada is a shall issue. So that means if I go apply for a CCW permit, as long as I don't have any, criminal history or any issue, they have to issue it to me. Okay, they shall issue me a permit when I apply. Now, California is a may issue state, just like New York and New Jersey. That means they may issue you a permit if they please, and under their stipulations. So in Los Angeles, you have to be an upstanding citizen of good moral character. You have to prove like a need that you actually need the gun, and basically the way they judge that is are you a doctor, a lawyer, some sort of official, are you a famous person? And you basically have to be able to prove that, and then they may issue. There's still no guarantee. You could be famous, you could have tons of money, but they could just say, you know what, we're not going to give this to you. And they can also revoke it at any time in a may issue state. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Mic on.
I paired the
But you live in Ventura, so you are. Here's the thing. Instead of going all the way down to LA, go to your local gun store and tell them, you know, I've been really thinking, you know, what if you want it, right? And whenever you have the time, I want to get a gun. I'd rather get a handgun. It would just be easier to like lock it up. And also the benefit, I meant to tell you, I kind of skipped over this. If you have a handgun, you can travel over state lines to other states with a handgun. You cannot do that with a rifle unless
I didn't know that.
you were like, unless you're hunting or doing something else like that. Yeah. So like you can't like bring a rifle over state lines and load it, carry it around in your car, basically. But like in Arizona, which has very relaxed gun laws, someone from Arizona that lives there, they could drive around with a rifle all day loaded in their car, fully loaded. Concealed weapons, all kinds, But if you try to do that, then you would be breaking some sort of, I think there's like a federal law against that. I have to touch up on that. But
I've heard of that the California law is retarded, that you I've heard that like you have to keep it, if you have it in your car, you have to like have everything separated in the case, and then you'd have to like assemble it, and then you could use your gun in a fucking standoff or whatever the
You're like, hold on. Oh, he's breaking the windshield. Oh my God, grab the magazines in the back. The gun's locked in the glove box. Oh my God, okay, like, all right, let's put everything together. Oh my God, he's breaking through the window. Oh, to California, that's what they imagine. They think like you're gonna like, you know, there's too many movies, right? No, but seriously, if there's something with that, they think like that you're gonna like, well, in California you have a duty to flee. So, I was gonna say,
duty to flee.
I gave you a lot of good info. I would definitely buy a gun. I would buy it now before the election shit gets crazy, because this always happens. Joe Biden, you know, and the left side is going to threaten to ban guns, and then Trump's going to threaten to save guns. And then there's going to be like a crazy buying spree, and then there's going to be like an ammo shortage again. So I would, if you want to like do it now before like you can't find anything.
When's election season? Isn't like what, September or?
Fucking now, dude, it's coming. I would get one this summer. You seem like a really good dude, bro. I mean, a 22 is not that crazy. It's definitely to be respected. It can take a life. It could defend a life. Is it the best tool for the job? No. Is it better than trying to fight someone off with your bare hands? Hell yeah.
Yep.
If I was like an 80-year-old lady and I had a choice between a frying pan and a 6-shot 22 revolver, bet your ass I'd take the 6-shot revolver. I'm not gonna hit some dude up the head with a frying pan, all crippled and old with osteoporosis. And you do 22s. I mean, getting shot is getting shot. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. I would rather, in some cases, have like a 22 and then like other guns because it's small, it's like easy to carry.
Is
It's
that the one you carry in your waist or on in your
sometimes, yeah, I'll
cuff?
carry that revolver, right? I'll carry the
Yeah.
small revolvers.
All
Yeah.
right, boys, hold on.
I don't live in
On.
like a super dangerous area. The thing you do want to keep in mind with 22, just to be
Mhm.
100% honest, is they can fail to fire. They can like jam, especially in semi-autos, right? Revolver, you don't really have to worry about jamming. But what you can get is like, and I think we experienced a couple failure to fires with the revolver. That's why people do tend to recommend a center fire gun because they tend to go bang more often. Like 22s, sometimes you pull the trigger and it doesn't go off, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a rim fire cartridge. So that being said, um, it's not like the first choice, but it's better than nothing. That's the way I look at it.
Mm.
A lot of people would say, "Oh, I'd never carry a 22. I'd rather carry nothing than carry a 22." It's kind of like it's kind of like a 22 kind of reminds me of of the Ioka in Rust. You know that the gun, the Ioka, that little like hand cannon thingy, and it's like not very reliable. Like you don't know like if it's gonna go off, and like it might not go off, or it might take like a few seconds. I feel like 22s are like that. They're kind of like, they have this little slight, but that's where it gets people into trouble because people think a 22 is like a cap gun or like a toy, and it's not,
Yeah.
dude. It is not. They're more, I think, and that's like why like a lot of people end up getting shot or killed by like something like a 22 is because just people are more negligent with them for some odd reason because they think like, oh, it's just a 22.
It's a
You know what I
toy.
mean? It's
I got
not.
you.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Is this a gun that cops use, or do they use a different gun?
Cops would never carry like a 22 caliber.
No.
No, never. Um, Not even for like an ankle gun. They would always carry a center fire cartridge. Maybe like as a backup gun, you might find a cop, maybe like an undercover that carries like an ankle gun, that's or like a revolver, like a snub nose 38 or 357 Magnum. But in general, that's like an oddity. And for the most part, they carry Glocks. They carry Glock 9mm, Glock 19. Some departments, I don't know why, carry other types of guns. I can't fucking figure that out.
Man, won't even let me go to my hatchet or anything.
And I'm very biased towards Glocks.
Is the Glock 19 a good gun? Oh, why? What's
I'm very biased towards them because, dude, they're just super reliable. People say they're ugly, but here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be said any better. Like, someone said like a 1911 is like a really pretty gun, right? It's like a hot chick or something that you think is super sexy or whatever. But a Glock 19 is like a housewife. She cooks, she cleans, she sucks dick, and she fucking does it all. You know what I mean?
Does everything.
Yeah, and she does it right. You know what I mean? When she does it. And like that's basically, and that's like a funny way to compare it, right? But that is kind of accurate. Like the Glock will always be there for you. It will function when you need it. It rarely has issues or hiccups, and oftentimes the issues are on the user end.
Really?
Because people like to do stupid shit like modify their guns and like become like basement gunsmiths and like, oh yeah, I've been there at the gun range and guys like, yeah, oh check this out, man, I softened up the springs on my in my magazines and it shoots so much better now. And I'm just thinking like, yeah, it's
Thanks
great.
for the follow, Oliver Kingslayer.
It just makes no sense. Like, why would you do that? That's the other thing. If you're going to use a gun for self-defense, like let's say a handgun, okay, don't modify it to like have a lighter trigger pull and do a bunch of shit to it because that will actually fuck you over in court. Interesting enough.
Yes.
I think just shooting anyone in general in California would just fuck down.
Oh, you'd be surprised though. If you modify your gun to have a lighter trigger
Oh,
pull,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
that you'll get even more
Okay.
trouble.
Oh
What
shit.
is the
So all
paddle
those
for?
Yep.
so those people at the gun range are fucking idiots if they get caught.
No, like you can modify
Yeah.
your gun, but if you use it for self-defense and it's out of like the factory stock setup, you know what I mean? You can't go and blame Glock that the gun went off by itself because you gave it a half-pound trigger pull when it was made to have like a 3 to 5 pound or something like that. I forgot, like a 4.5 pound or something. It's got a decent, trigger pull to it. But people do that. There are some guns I think you can make exceptions for, like revolvers, for example. I trust changing like the trigger pull and stuff more with those just because.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's right, Oliver.
Revolvers come with such like heavy trigger pulls that it's actually ridiculous sometimes. Like my revolver, like my 357 Magnum, I think I remember the trigger pull. The trigger pull was like 12 pounds or something.
Wow.
So I modified it to have like an 8-pound trigger pull. And but I did my research on that. You know what I mean? And I got all the right components. And I watched like videos on it.
Bye, Pickle.
And yeah, I did some basement gunsmithing on my revolver, but that's just one gun. And
I was gonna ask, what gun was it that if when we put our finger on the thing, you're saying don't put your hand around it or you could blow off your hand?
Oh, the revolver.
How you doing this evening?
That was the revolver. Okay.
You got to be careful with wheel guns. You got to be careful because there's a cylinder gap where the bullets are loaded into the cylinder.
Yeah.
And then the cylinder meets the barrel, right? And there's like a little piece there where the bullet leaves the cylinder and enters into the barrel, into the chamber and goes down the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that's the gun we shot with the modified 8.
No, that one has no modifications. That was a 22 Magnum. I didn't bring the 357 Magnum. The 357 Magnum is like really heavy. It's all steel. It's like 2 or 3 times the weight of that revolver, but it's exactly the same physical size as far as mass. Yeah.
Yeah, that revolver was nice. It definitely had a way heavier trigger pull than all the other guns we shot.
Oh yeah, and that's just in general. You'll find that with revolvers, they generally do. Yeah, that one is just super heavy. But it also it's because it's a 22. A lot of the 22 revolvers, you'd be surprised, they have kind of a heavy trigger pull because it's for reliable ignition. So to like be able to ignite. Make sure you can ignite the round.
Like the parts are just like, or what it's made out of, it's like better or something.
Yeah, that too. I mean, the 357 Magnum is a much higher pressure round. But yeah, with the 22, you need a heavier trigger pull with like a revolver because the rimfire cartridges, you got to hit them really hard. You'll notice when you have a 22, you'll see it like sometimes almost splits the cases where it hits them on the rim. It'll like it kind of ruins it.
Yeah, no, I think I like the bigger gun better because like when I used to have BB guns, I used to have rifles, and when I used to have like the smaller guns, I never really was a fan of like the handguns. I was like, I don't know what I got.
Rifle is much better for home defense, in my opinion. Whether it's a 22, or like a more powerful round, it's just much easier to like wield, and like it's more like you can like you could quickly just pick up a rifle and someone's coming at you, and without even aiming down the sights, you could shoot them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually, you want to aim down the sights, but in like a self-defense situation, maybe you're laying down. Someone's breaking in your house, your gun's right there, you load it, you know, the like guys like jumping on top of you almost, and you barely have time to like aim it. Like you can just look down the barrel type of thing. Then a rifle provides like an easier kind of like just point to aim type of situation, close encounter situation. And also,
See what else
like
I
a
can find.
handgun, if someone gets their hands on a handgun, like a semi-auto, they can cease it from operating. But like a rifle, even if they grab the end of your barrel, well, you can give it to them, you know, you can unload the gun into him. And unless he grabs the gun out of your hand or somehow interrupts the cycling of the action, then he's fucked. Yeah, so that's the other thing. And then like a rifle barrel is going to give the bullet like full velocity. So like if you shoot a 22 out of like a revolver, it's or like a pistol, it's not going to get as much velocity as out of a rifle.
So like the longer barrel.
Because the longer the barrel, it you know, the barrel has like a twist rate in it. So you know, it's not, unless it's a shotgun, the barrels are not smooth. They have like almost like a threading, right? In them, which is the twist rate. So and if you look like at the picture, like, you know, like GoldenEye, you know, 007.
Yeah.
And like there's that little thing where it shows like down the barrel of a gun and you can see him through the barrel. You can see 007. Well, that's the actual like twist rate of the barrel. Like they carve in like lines, and then there's a mathematical formula for the twist rate, and every barrel has like a different twist rate. And not only that, the longer the barrel is, the better chance the bullet has to get stabilized. And also it can feed off of the gunpowder more. Like a short barrel, the bullet, like out of a pistol, the bullet leaves the end of the barrel of the pistol oftentimes before the rest of the gunpowder is even finished burning. But with a rifle, the bullet's still inside the barrel as the completion of the explosion. You know.
So it would fully ignite.
So the bullet out of a barrel of a rifle gets the full benefit of the explosion that occurs in the chamber. If that, in simple terms, because when you fire a gun off, right, there's like a little percussion cap, right, and that ignites gunpowder, and that creates inside the chamber in a barrel in a pressured environment. It causes the bullet to fly out the end of the barrel, like, you know, fast, right?
Yeah.
So the longer the barrel is, it can benefit off of that, the burn off of the gunpowder. Because short barrels, the bullet already leaves the end of the barrel, and there's still like, that's why you see that big flash when someone fires like a revolver or pistol. You don't see that as, at the end, you don't see that as much on like a 22 rifle, because all that explosion's being contained within that longer barrel. But yeah, it's interesting science there, so pretty cool.
It is.
But yeah, if you've shot pellet guns before, that's where I started. But before I bought my first 22.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, growing up, I used to love shooting BB guns. Everyone in the apartment building I used to live at would have like BB gun wars. So everyone would have like different types of like little like those the small like Glocks or like little rifles, and
hell yeah,
it was always fun. And then and like growing up into high school, like one of my friends always kept up with like those like BB gun culture, and like motherfucker would get like those rifles that would like hurt like I forget exactly like what he got, but he got like some like $100 like BB gun that was like some kind of rifle, and he shot his brother, dude, and it almost like penetrated his skin. I don't know what kind of fucking BB gun he had.
It might have been like an airsoft.
Maybe.
Yeah, but there's a big airsoft.
It bruised him pretty bad. Like
There's this big airsoft like place nearby me actually, where like you can go and like shoot airsoft and stuff like that. I've never been to it, but I saw it. Yeah, shit, man. Look into all this stuff. Figure out what you really want. I'll give you a recommendation. So, I
I
said
think a
for
rifle.
a long gun, get a Ruger 1022. Also, if they sell any other pistol caliber carbines, you could also go with that. Ruger sells, it's not a 1022, but it's like the 9mm version of the 1022 basically. So it's like, looks like a 1022, but it shoots 9mm bullets.
Are those like
A little bit more expensive.
A little bit more
No,
expensive?
it's going to be about the same size, so it's going to be more expensive, yeah. But in the long run, that would be a good choice too. So the 22 is going to be cheaper because the ammo is going to be way cheaper. So you'd find a better experience just going with a 22. Because 9mm is going to, the bigger the bullets, they're just more expensive. But that is another recommendation. Like if they have any Ruger pistol caliber carbines, particularly 9mm, don't let them sell you a high point, whatever you do.
A high point? Okay.
Yeah, don't let them sell you any of that shit.
I like the gun prices. They're pretty good. I guess the gun range or gun shop the prices would be different, right?
If you're going to get a handgun, I would recommend two things. You can go the 22 route, and I would get like a 22 revolver. I would recommend like a Ruger LCRX or LCR 22. And it's going to be very similar to the gun that you fired.
Watercolors?
Except the one I had was 22 Magnum. And the one you would get would be 22.
Bailey's from a shoe?
And it would have a stub nose, so it'd be a small, like a 6-shot stub nose revolver.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to run you about $500-600, somewhere around there. For something like that, it'll be a lot cheaper to lock that thing up. So, but then you have to go through more steps, so you have to keep that in mind. You got to look into the current laws. If California still has that handgun safety certificate, you're gonna have to go through that. Or you could go, if you want to go straight up and get like the best self-defense handgun all around, go with a Glock 19, 9mm. And that's going to probably run you in California probably $600-700 or more.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Glock
depending.
19.
Yeah.
Gen 5 or Gen 3? You're saying Gen 3?
You have to look for California, what's approved. California Glock 19. Yeah, I'll look it up too, just to like brush up, because I moved out of California years ago, but I was originally a gun owner there. I'm gonna head out for a little bit after this because I gotta do some shit I've been putting off. So wait, California Glock 19 Gen. Okay, I think it's still that law.
So
it's still at Gen 3. I think it's still the approved. Yeah. California restrictions. Glock 19. Let me read you this part of this, and I'll link this to you. We'll see how accurate it is. But okay, so the Glock 19 is one of the most popular handguns in the United States. However, gun laws in California are some of the strictest in the country. So what restrictions apply specifically to owning a Glock 19 in California? So in short time, here's the quick answer. The Glock 19 is legal in California, but it must comply with specific requirements related to the handgun roster, magazine capacity, which is 10 rounds, registration, and additional restrictions. So California has a handgun roster. When it comes to purchasing a handgun in California, it's important to understand that the regulations and restrictions imposed by the state. One key aspect of handgun ownership of California is the handgun roster, which lists handguns that are approved for sale in the state. So I talked about that. So California has their own people that test out the guns and their own process, and they spend millions of dollars of taxpayers' money for this. And basically, dude, we're on Gen 5. And I'm not complaining because I actually love the Gen 3, but California has had the Gen 3 for like fucking 15 years. Okay, anyways. So the Glock 19, a popular handgun choice among enthusiasts, is subject to certain restrictions in California. In order to be compliant with California law, the Glock 19 must be listed on the California handgun roster. So it's just repeating the same thing. It's important to note that the California handgun roster is regularly updated, and certain models of the Glock 19 may be removed or added to the list over time. It's always a good idea to check the roster to ensure the specific model. So let me directly look up the California
How do I get metal fragments again,
and
I gotta smell, right?
roster, and I'll link this to you. Okay, so here we go. Here's the official government website for the handguns that are, allowed to be sold. Okay, so now I'm going to look up Glock. You can own no Generation 4 or Generation 5 Glock handguns have been approved. So they're still on Gen 3. So yes, you have to buy a Gen 3. You have to. Do they not have the 10 millimeter approved? Oh, I feel so lucky, bro. I have something that's not allowed in California. It's allowed in my state because I have the most powerful Glock.
Really? Oh, you got the...
Oh, they do? I think that... I have the Glock 40, which is the 10 millimeter long slide.
About me?
Yeah. I don't see it on here. I think they have another... Oh, they do have some 10 millimeters approved. The Glock 20 is approved. That's the only...
Like, why is there like certain guns banned and some aren't? Like, is it because like they're like ease of firing is like higher or something, or like?
You can't with California and their list. There's no simple logic on it. You have to go look at the litigation itself.
That's what I was going to do.
You'd have to go look at their physical, the laws and all the fucking fine print.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I don't know why they do this. But anyway, so yes, you would have to buy a Gen 3 Glock 19. And they're only going to have California approved guns at your store anyways, so.
I don't really have to worry to make sure if I'm buying like the right gun then, right? I guess.
Yeah, you just know that that's what you're getting. You're not going to get the latest generation. But as I said, you don't necessarily want that. 2 of my Glocks I bought, one I actually bought here was a Gen 3, and I got a discount on it because it was a California, it was a California model.
Okay.
And they have so many of them that they have to, it was a Glock 17 that they had to give them to other states, and people buy them. So I was actually happy to get a Glock 17 Gen 3, and I got that here, and then I bought a Glock 19 in California years before that, and then
he bought a Glock 19.
Hell yeah. The latest Glock I bought was the 10 millimeter, the Glock 40 MOS. I've only ever shot it once. I kind of baby that gun, but I would like to break it in more. And you can put a red dot on that one. The Glock 40 MOS means milled out sight, essentially.
Oh.
So it's already the sight, or slide, milled out slide. The slide's already pre-milled and drilled to put like a red dot sight on it if I wanted to.
Oh, that's cool. So
yeah.
Pre-milled, like, is that it just has like the...
Listen.
It already has like the slides cut and drilled and tapped for mounting optics already.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like, you have to get a custom job or buy a custom slide for your Glock.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's dope. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all my recommendations. I would go probably with the 22 first, because like if you buy one gun, you'll probably buy another one. Like at least a year later, I can almost guarantee you. Because if you buy a gun and you like enjoy gun ownership, you'll purchase a few guns over like 10 years at least. Yeah, of course. You know, unless the fucking economy's fucking complete shit.
Or if they ban guns.
Yeah,
I really hope they don't. Like,
I hope not. But dude, there's so many fucking people trying to
too
get it
many
done.
people, right? But I mean,
So
like,
many people that want it done.
do you think they're gonna have like an incentive, like buy the guns back, so people could
Um,
like return them?
That'd be nice, right? Like, hey, we'll give you hella money. We'll give you twice of what you paid for. Because that's the problem. Anytime they do these buybacks or whatever, they will give you like a quarter or like a fifth of what it's worth type shit. And so that's zero incentive. Like, they should give you the fucking MSRP, bro. Even if it's a used gun, they want to get that off the street. We'll use that fucking taxpayer money to buy my fucking AR-15 for like fucking double, dude. Give me 4K. You know what I mean? You know, seriously, dude. Yo, if some fucking leftist said, I don't like guns, I'll give you $8,000 if you can give me 2 of those rifles so I can like do whatever and get rid of them, destroy them. I'd be like, all right, give me $8,000, and then I'd go buy fucking 2 more for $3,000.
Go to those gun
be like,
conventions.
hey, yeah, and then I'd be like, hey, you want some more? I happen to pawn 2 more. We need to get these off the street. You want to give me another $4,000 for these 2 rifles? I feel like you're running guns at that point. No, but no, dude, there's probably people that really hate guns that much that they would like buy a gun off of someone at like a gun store and then like destroy it.
Oh shit.
I could see that. Yeah, dude. Like
I
a
wouldn't
stunt.
doubt it. Damn.
Now, I don't know if you can do like private sales in California, but here in like Nevada, like let's say I wanted to sell a gun to Hellcat, we can both go to the gun store, fill out a background check, or he fills out a background check, and then bam, if he passes it, it's his.
Hey, okay, that's up.
Yep.
So it's like super easy.
I paid $35. All I do.
Yep. He just pays the gun store $35, gives me the price of the gun, and then he's all set. And it's like a one-stop shop. It's not like a 10-day process. So that was kind of shocking when I moved to Nevada, because I knew about open carry, and I open carried like the first day I got in, dude.
I'm surprised that Nevada is very pro gun. I was thinking like it wouldn't be because of the casinos, but
not for
I don't
long.
know. Not for long.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hate to say it, and if people get mad when I say it, but they're gonna try to ban guns. They won't do it all at once, but they'll try to fucking. They're gonna go after the assault weapons.
Yeah, but
and then once they get those, they're gonna go after, whatever else.
Your
they
boy,
think is
thanks, your boy
next
Scout.
one.
I'll probably be fishing later today. Hope you're doing well there. Hope your fishing's been going
like
well.
you're saying, if they really want them guns, they gotta buy them for double.
Oh, you can fish in rust too. Hellcat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close your door before someone sneaks in there.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Thank you.
But yeah, no, dude, you can fish in rust. I don't know how it probably not as in depth as like an actual fishing game experience, but it's still pretty cool. But yeah, I'm glad to deliver this information.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, no, California, pretty much any other state, you can say, I want to go buy a gun, and you can just go do a background check and grab it. But with California, you got to like do your homework and shit, dude.
I wonder if it's just
They're just trying to out-regulate gun ownership. Or over-regulate it.
If California does get it passed, like,
How How can I move this?
I wonder if it would have a more of a bigger influence in other states.
Type /remove and then hit it, and then you can move it. So
Because I
hit
could
T
definitely.
/remove, enter, and then whack it with that hammer.
Wappy, I could definitely see California to be the first state to ban guns. I don't know why, but I could just see it.
Or New York.
That too.
New York already has basically like not a complete ban, but in New York City, like being a gun owner is like hell. It's worse than California.
Damn. So it's not fun.
No, being a gun owner in New York City is like you're basically almost like a fucking government agent at that point if they allow you to own a gun there. Handguns, really, because it's just like California with handguns. Like, I'm sure you could probably go like buy 22 or something at some like gun store in New York or whatever.
What?
But as far as like getting a handgun is concerned, that's always the issue because I guess because they're more concealable, right? They worry about crime more with handguns.
Yeah. People would get away instantly, right? There's like just a big crowd. And, I don't know.
What's what? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would go straight up with just go into your local gun store next.
Alright, well I got this so far. Wop, it looks stupid.
No, it's fine. You have to like.
If I'm away, can my team also build on it too?
Have Pickle come knock down one of those walls right there so you can get into that section. You see that? You could close that off, and then since Pickle made it, Pickle needs to go /remove and whack that wall down, and then you could
I'll probably have him do it whenever. Whenever I get back. So I have to run somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out soon, anyways, because I'm trying to get ready for my stream, and I still have shit I gotta do.
What you gotta do? Oh yeah, I want to build some tonight, man. Fuck, I got a race tonight. I'm gonna have to race. After my race, I'll be on Rust, though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like purposely wreck myself.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off the voice chat, and I'm gonna try to like start my stream by like 4:30 on Kick. So give me like 2 hours to do what I gotta do. But yo, it's good talking to you guys. I will be back. We'll be play some Rust. Fucking.
I'll tune in. I'll watch you guys.
Yeah, check out YouTube. There's a lot of good videos about like becoming a gun owner in California, what you need to know, like type videos. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. That I usually am on YouTube all the time, so I'll.
Hella good info on that. Yeah, that's a really good, honestly, like a great place to look because, you'll get like look at the whatever most recent video and like whatever people say about like the process and.
Yeah, if they're professionals, they'll have like a better breakdown, right? And
yeah, it'll be really well organized and well explained, and you can rewind it and watch it and stuff. It'll be a lot better because I have like a lot of good information about this, but it would be better if you like got it represented in like an organized format, concise, organized format, summarized.
Okay.
And just like it'll highlight some of the talking points to some of the things I talked about.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Is that Rabbi Rothschild outside my window?
What?
I'm thinking about.
I don't know. This guy walked by with like his arms folded. He looked like Rabbi Rothschild.
What the hell?
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, peace out, man.
All right, I'll see you boys in later on. Who's on right now?
Wait, like, what do you mean? On Kick?
Well, I might just host my buddy that just came in here because he's lurking. Let me see if he's on. If not, you know what? I'm gonna send him to my boy 100 Proof guy. That's what we do.
That's none of your business.
He's not even live.
You're in your stream right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere real quick. Man, he's not even here.
Damn. I think I'm also get some food too, man. So
Yeah, man, I'll be back. I will for sure be back. I will for sure be back later in a little bit because I gotta do my race stream and then everything else. So.
yeah,
We got
I'll
enough to
tune in
hire
if anything.
somebody else too. We got we got over
Yeah.
400. Or no, we need 30.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go.
Holy
Alright, bro,
fuck!
for
One
sure.
dude came out of nowhere, dude. He
Nice.
came after me with the
Oh.
shield. He's got 3 fucking books on him, bro.
Oh, okay, get him. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to drop all this food. Bro.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Potato.
You could have rated anybody else on Twitch, but you rated a 100-proof guy. And for that, I say thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Maverick. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man.